Most people are overwhelmed when they think of getting ready for their retirement. First, it starts with getting the foundation of your income, which is Social Security, laid properly. Next, building upon that foundation so that your need for income is being fully met throughout your retirement life. Also using advanced tax planning strategies to help you hang on to more of your money. At Latour Asset Management, we assist our clients in all these areas. Our goal is to help our clients realize their retirement goals and dreams. Call us today. We can help.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The wait just about over. This huge Week 2 matchup. The Strafford Indians in town to take on the Ava Bears as they take the field right now. Folks, the stands are full. It's a big game atmosphere. You're listening to Cause Radio, best radio in the Ozarks, and also watching on tdhmedia.net. At Rick's Roofing, we have expanded our business. We are now dozing for timber and other excavating work, skid steer work, some brush hogging, brush mulching, also helping you build your driveway, building houses or shop pads, backhoe work, septic work, and dump truck gravel hauling. Free quotes. And of course, we're still taking care of your roofing needs too. 683-8081. That's 683-8081 for Rick's Roofing, LLC.
Hard to find bigger Ava Bear football fans than Doug Miller and the crew at Miller Lawn Service. Miller Lawn Service, providing the people of Cause Country with lawn care, lawn maintenance, and in the wintertime, snow removal, de-icing, and more. Call Doug today at 543-2294. That's 417-543-2294 for Miller Lawn Service. Let us take care of your lawn. Accounting for, keeping track of. The good descriptions for Paul Wade at Paul Wade and Associates of Ava. Paul Wade and Associates of Ava, your certified public accounting. Great bookkeeping, great accounting, great advice, and a great fan. That's Paul Wade and Associates. Phone number 417-683-2319. That's 417-683-2319. In Ava, Missouri.
This is Colton with Long Dollar, and we have been filling homes with quality furniture and appliances for over 25 years. We have full stock on our showroom floor and warehouse for any of your home needs. If you love what we have, you can take it home same day, and we also have the ability for any special orders to fit your style. Come shop with Nancy and myself at 212 North Jefferson in Ava, or contact us at 417-683-3424. Long Dollar Furniture and Appliances, where saving money matters. And good luck to our Ava Bears.
Whether you are hitting the trail, making a splash, or enjoying a beautiful sunset, Town & Country Bank offers loans for all your favorite adventures. Hi, I'm Sean Neal from Town & Country Bank. We offer loans for boats, RVs, ATVs, and even recreational land. Stop by and visit with a local Town & Country Bank lender today. Town & Country Bank, smart, friendly solutions, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 2332318.
Joe Latour talks about our kids.
If you're going to be a good athlete, you have to give yourself to practice and refining yourself. And it's going to be that way in anything that you do in life. And if our young people can learn that, giving themselves to be a better football player, to be a better basketball player, a better baseball player, and they can take that on, and whatever it is their occupation is going to be, then they will be an excellent contributing citizen.
Latour Asset Management Advisory Group, Springfield Road, Lyle Street, Ava, Missouri.
Well, we got the captains out on the field right now, Cooper, as we're about to decide who's going to receive first, Ava and Strafford. And folks, regardless of how last week was, heat-wise and everything, this is the game these teams have had, especially the Ava Bears, circled on the calendar for a long, long time. Last year, twice, Strafford got the Bears in Week 2 and in Week 10. 21-14 the first game, and then week 10, 39-32. And Cooper, a little bit of revenge has been the talking point here for this game tonight.
Yeah, everyone I've talked to on the team, they want this one, and I think that's why we have such a big game atmosphere here tonight. It is packed. You come off an impressive win, an experienced team. This one should be a lot of fun tonight.
Now, folks, as hot as it was last week, it feels like spring tonight, although it's still the temperature's up a little bit. Cooper Emmerich, Tyler Watterson here. And this game, again, you talk to players, coaches all summer long. These Ava Bears have been wanting this one, and we're about to strap it on next.
Let's do it.
Here we go. Ava Bear football coming at you. Kickoff next.
Do you know what FHA, USDA, VA, conventional, disclosures, amendments, inspection notices, repair lists, earnest money all mean, and the paperwork that's needed for them? If any of this sounds unfamiliar or stressful, it's because it can be. Here at United Country Area Land Realty, we have years of experience with all of these things. Give Max, Wanda, or Jacqueline, otherwise known as Nikki, a call at 417-683-2840. We're here to help.
Cover more ground with the fast, durable Kubota Sidekick, featuring a gas-powered engine that delivers a top speed of 40 miles per hour, best-in-class acceleration and handling with cargo, and the strength to haul what needs hauling, all backed by a 2-year, 1,000-hour warranty. Get more done right with the Kubota Sidekick. Visit your local Kubota dealer today. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Ava Bears are set to kick off. Hunter Adams, he'll be the one teeing it up. Now we're fighting the sun here, folks. But this one is underway, fielded at about the 13-yard line. Coming up here on the right side is Mullins. He breaks off a few tackles. Caden Davis chasing him. He can't get there. Ooh. And a huge collision by the kicker Adams there. The kicker Adams. And out of bounds, Strafford takes over 1st and 10 from their own 46. So last week, we talked about, regardless of how this one last week went, these teams are ready for tonight. But Cooper, both teams in their week one, very impressive. Ava, the big win over Buffalo, and Strafford. Don't think a lot of people seen a 24-6 win over Liberty for them.
They dominated that game. Just holding them to 6 points is a real surprise there. What a hit by Hunter Adams. Do you think they're jacked up to play tonight?
Here we go. In the shotgun will be Jordan Edelstein. He was the quarterback last year. You give this kid time to throw, and he made some very accurate passes. Snap a little bit high, handoff to Morton, the back, and the Bear defense is there. Davis got a hand on him and then cleaned up, I believe, by Hornick and Thornburn, and also Tidwell there, and gang tackling Cooper with this Strafford offense. That is the recipe for success.
Yeah, and it looks like, checking out real quick, I believe that is Kingston Campbell. I don't know why, but they're making it come over, maybe some equipment stuff, but he's kind of the guy up front. He's real big, and to bring in a sub right here, I'd bring some heat again if I'm Ava.
Now they back it up. It is going to be no gain on the play, so we're going to call it 2nd down and 11. They're still looking over the sideline. Play clock at about 11 seconds. Strafford will have 4 receivers. Well, 3 receivers and 1 tight end. Looked like we had a guy jump early, and it is. That should be a false start on the right tackle there, as it looked like for Strafford. James Sanford, the offensive lineman, right tackle, got up out of his stance a little early, and he'll come out right now, and Strafford back him up 5.
That's the guy who just checked in for Campbell inside. So, he's probably not thinking getting in on that second play, and Ava up front with the movement really confused him.
So Cooper calls it out, Campbell, and he's number 78, folks. He is a big man. You'll see him play offensive tackle and also defensive tackle for the Indians. So 2nd down and 16, ball on the 38-yard line. 10:49 on the clock, just getting going here in Ava Mo. Snap is high. Edelstein has to chase it back. Tidwell's going to wrap him up, and it goes down for a big loss. And listen to the cowbells on that one. Couple snaps, center quarterback exchange. Boy, it all starts with that. Don't I know it after night one of Mighty Mites last night. But right there, 2 snaps high, that one over the head of Edelstein, and that played no chance.
Yeah, and that brings up 3rd and 27. And you know Strafford can throw it up, and they have plenty of speed on the outside with Morton and Bradley Mullins in particular. But, Ava, you have to get off the field right here.
Yes, this is a big chance to make Strafford go 3 and out. It's 3rd and 27. 2 receivers up top, 1 at the bottom. Morton in the backfield with Edelstein. Silas Morton, a fantastic, another high snap. It is a direct quarterback keeper, and Matthew Lakey has him wrapped up. It'll take him down. No gain once again. And that center to quarterback exchange right now out of Shotgun Cooper really putting Strafford back behind the 8 ball here.
And if I were to guess, center and quarterback Edelstein probably going to go over and work on that a little bit, as Ava looking good to start again, and Strafford looking like the team a little out of whack here.
There's going to be a conference on the sideline, guaranteed. So here, back to punt the Indians. Ball is up, underway. This is Hutchinson. Did a great job fielding punts and kickoffs last week. Tries to take it up the far sideline. Strafford covers it well. Ava, the ball next. No score. 9:09 left, first quarter.
Hi, folks. This is Jay Loveland of Jay Loveland Auto Sales, and I'd like to invite you all to our new setup in Mountain Grove. We have a great inventory of affordable cars, trucks, and SUVs, conveniently located right next to Walmart and Burger King. Find us also online at jlovelandautosales.com or 417-349-4444. And remember, at J. Loveland Auto Sales, we always do the right thing.
Coach Merrifield telling me before the game that our offensive line has to be huge tonight in this one. First snap, Dixon will go in motion. Going to be a handoff to Adams. Gets met at the line of scrimmage, keeps the legs going. And tough yardage there being churned out, gain of a couple. And that'll make it second down. And what you going to say, Coop?
I think I'd give him maybe 4 on the carry. No, make it 3 on the carry. And, yeah, those are some tough runs inside. And that's the guy you want doing it, Hunter Adams, using that strength to get. It looked like he was going nowhere, picked up 3.
Ball on the far hash mark. It'll be second down and 7. We're under 8:40 here in the first quarter, and looked like we got an early start, and that is going to have the flags down on the play, and I'm afraid that one's going to back us up 5 yards. And, you know, we talked about the revenge factor and all the hype going into this Week 2 game. Both teams here showing some procedure penalties in their first couple snaps on offense.
Yeah, and Ava only had 3 penalties all night last Friday night. That's now 1 apiece.
Bears pretty much just played 2 quarters varsity-wise.
Yeah.
It was a cruise control game in the second half, 56-6. Expect this one to get down to the nitty-gritty late game stages. Here is another handoff to the fullback, and ball's on the ground. Lane's going to dive on it. Strafford almost coming up with a huge turnover there. And that defensive line again. You'll see number 79, J.D. Adams. They list him at 225. I don't know what scale that is, but it's off. Him and number 78. Between the both of them combined, it's got to be over 500 pounds, and they are physical dudes on the interior of that D-line of Strafford.
And if you're Coach Merrifield and the Bears, that's the last thing you want to see, a fumble on the first possession, having flashbacks to that game Week 10 last year.
Yeah, you heard during the pregame the coaches show Ava put the ball on the ground way too much in that Week 10 game. Man goes in motion. Going to be a handoff. Adams, he'll try to bounce it outside. Trying to get to the first down. Cuts it up. Stays on his feet. Rumbling. Bumbling. Stumbling. He's still going. Moving Indians down the lane and gets tackled finally at the 34. Some grown man strength right there from Hunter Adams.
Yeah, give him 31 on the carry, and that is exactly that. He cut it back in to get a few more. Next thing you know, that hit right there on number 34 for Strafford just ran him over and kept going.
That's a how do you do. Laying the wood right there is Hunter Adams, the fullback, and little misdirection play there, having him look like it's going right but bring it back left. 1st and 10, first down of the game. It's going to be another give to Adams, and he finds his way into the second level. Good gain of 8, maybe 9, and right now, the Ava Bears, if they have a fever, the prescription is more Hunter Adams on this drive.
Yeah, he gets another 8 yards there, and just so tough. You know, you didn't get to see anything really last week. I think Ava backs only ran 10 total times, and now you're seeing how Hunter Adams, how good he is and tough.
Hunter Adams only had 6 touches in that game last week. He'll get another one here, moves the pile forward close to the 20, getting closer to the red zone, and that will be another first down for the Bears. Second one on the drive, and right now it's just the Hunter Adams show. Hey, diddle, diddle, up the middle, coming at you.
Yeah, ain't broke, don't fix it. 5 yards on the carry there, and a good little drive right here.
No score. Ava's first touch of the football. 6:12 to go in this opening quarter. Staring right at the sun here. Ava players in Strafford, though, in the shade. It'll be a veer play top side to Adams. He has it. What is that, his third or fourth touch in a row? And he gets close to the 10-yard line. And you know, Cooper, in the 2 games last year, they did not get to see number 3 Hunter Adams. And making up for it here in this first drive.
Yeah, you see there on the TDH Media replay, just tough running there. And you know Hunter knows he's going to take some hits tonight.
And you'd like to think, you know, there's the question, are we in football shape because we only played half a game, or do we have fresher legs then? You know, there's one or two ways of looking at it. Here is another handoff to Adams. It's the Hunter Adams show. He gets inside the 5, and he'll be tackled right about the 4.5-yard line. And I do believe this is goal to go. I don't see our chain gang operating there at the top sides. This is going to be second down and goal.
Yeah.
Just inside the 5-yard line. What is that, the 5th touch in a row for Hunter?
No one else has carried the ball yet. Yeah, he has 7 carries for 63 yards.
Second down and goal. Ava trying to make the statement here early, running right at the strength of the Strafford defense, the interior. It's Adams again. Look at him keep the legs going, trying to fight for the goal line. And he's tackled at about the 2-yard line. And right now you think the Ava coaching staff, Coach Merrifield, challenging his line right now, saying, we want to make a statement. We're giving the ball to number 3. See if you can stop it, and trying to challenge his lineman against their lineman right now.
And at the same time here, 3rd and 2, it would be a good time to see Ryland Dixon on the outside just try to use that speed to get out. But, hey, again, Hunter Adams has been able to pick up more than 3 yards a carry, so we'll see.
Lane under center, got a man in motion. It's going to be Aiden Lane on the keeper, and did we have a bobbled snap there? Perhaps there's a penalty flag down, and it almost looked like most of the Ava Bears thought we were going on 2 there, except the center and quarterback, because there wasn't really anybody moving except Lane and Lakey.
Yeah, he did kind of had trouble getting his hands on it there, and it kind of fell on the ground. And smart decision by Lane, although the play didn't count, to just try to get those yards on a QB sneak.
Big play, 4:23 to go, first quarter. Ava trying to strike first here. Come out in the flex bone. Got 2 receivers, 2 A-backs, the fullback Adams. It's been all Hunter Adams this drive. Man in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Hunter. He gets in the inside the 5, but that's it. Down to about the 4-yard line. And, you know, in last couple of years, we were spoiled with the Jeremiah Blakely experience there, kicking field goals and such. But this year, it's a different attitude. We're going for 2. And we're going for it right here, 4th and goal from the 4.
This will be an interesting call from Coach Merrifield here.
Huge play. 4th and goal for the Bears. Man in motion, a handoff to Adams again, and he is stuffed up the middle. And right now, the Strafford defense has to be feeling really good about being able to make that stand. It's a turnover on downs. Strafford football next.
If you're looking for ways to save, we've got discounts every day.
From our deli for your Labor Day celebration, Town & Country Supermarket in Ava, Missouri. Deli fresh chicken tenders, $4.99 per pound. How about smoked macaroni and cheese, hot or cold, $3.99. And also from our deli smokehouse, pulled pork, $6.99 a pound. Town & Country, Ava, Missouri.
We've got discounts every day.
At Stockman's Bank, our customers are our number one priority. We continue to make decisions locally in the communities we serve and support because we believe that's the heart of community banking. We're so excited about some of our new programs, products, and services that we offer you, our customers, because you are number one as a priority. Stockman's Bank, proud past, exciting future. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey y'all, this is Levy at Schnurfy Goods. Do you have an event coming up with nothing to wear? Don't go naked. Schnurfy Goods has an outfit for you. You will leave feeling and looking schnurfy for every occasion. That's Schnurfy Goods, Boutique and Mercantile, located on the north side of the Ava Square. Open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
The birthday suit is not a suit, Cooper. Need to get you to something Schnurfy to wear there at Schnurfy Goods. Strafford, 1st and 10 after the big defensive stand. It's another high snap. Edelstein tries to get out of his own end zone. It looks like a safety. It is. The Ava Bears, in back-to-back weeks, able to get a safety with their defense. And Cooper, can you believe it? That is about the third high snap in a row from the Strafford center to quarterback exchange.
Yeah, that is not going well. And, during that break, we're kind of thinking a little disappointed we didn't score there. The good news, of course, you have them backed up. And right now, just that exchange, like you're saying, it's not easy, and it's high every time. And a good job. I think Tyson Tidwell was in there on that safety and a couple other Bears. But there you go, 2-0. And we're only in the third inning.
Ava gets the football next. 3:25 to go opening quarter. 2-0.
Hello, football fans. Dan here at the Healthcare Enrollment Center in Ava. Proud of our community and young people, especially the athletes, the cheerleaders, the band, and everyone involved behind the scenes. We're happy to provide affordable coverage on the marketplace for individuals and families, and also Medicare for age 65 and older. Just give us a call at 683-1035. That's 683-1035. Go Bears!
Cooper, you were noting it on the sideline there. They've got the center and quarterback doing tons of snaps right now, and that's probably about it. Got to be driving Coach Hester crazy after his defense, after a 8 or 9 or 10 play drive that was Hunter Adams over and over again. They keep him out of the end zone, and then the first play high over the head for a safety. This one angling towards the sideline, and Thornburn will watch it go out of bounds, so a procedure penalty will give the Ava Bears some good field position here at the start. So Ava Bears on offense. They had that 3rd and long. Went with that kind of counter play with Adams that bounced it outside. Huge run there. And then it was 8-9-yard chunk plays until they got inside the 5-yard line. And the Strafford, you see them 2 huge interior guys. Number 78, number 79. That's a lot of beef to be moving off the line of scrimmage. And scoring touchdowns in the red zone. Once you get that deep, going to be big in the game. Ava gets another chance at it here, leading 2-0. It'll be a handoff to Adams again. He gets into the second level, and it's back to the Hunter Adams show. He's the opening act, the filler, in the main event right now here for the Ava offense.
Yeah, that's 10 carries now for 85 yards. And that's the thing. Once you get past those 2 big guys up front, 78, 79, he's kind of having his way with the secondary, and that is a good sign.
1st and 10, put the ball on the 46-yard line. We got 3:04 left here in the first quarter. Ava going right to left. Another handoff to Adams, and not much running room there. Just a couple. And Hunter Adams, he missed 9 games last year, making up for lost time here so far in the first quarter. How many carries so far?
That's 11 carries now, and if you're Strafford, you just got to be thinking, when is it coming to the outside? And it hasn't came that way yet. We'll see.
Here they got the receivers bunched in. This is usually one where they like to try to spring an A-back outside. It'll be a handoff to Dixon. Here, cutting it up on the counter. Ryder Johnson leading the way with some blocks, and Dixon, he'll get close to the first down, about a yard or two shy. And did you happen to see the notes Coach Sylvie shared this week on the social media about all-time leading carriers as far as per yard, per carry? Ryland Dixon right now, here entering senior season, is at the top of that list. And, folks, there's been some great Ava ball carriers in the history of Ava Bear football. Coming in on his career, we're not saying season, averages over 13 yards a touch rushing the football.
Yeah, it's incredible, and give him 7 more on that carry. Was that including last week?
It was.
Okay.
You know Coach Sylvie stays up to date on the stats. Big third down. Going to hand it off to Adams. Spins forward for the first down. And he will cross into Strafford territory here down at about the 41, 42-yard line. It'll be another first down. And right now, if nothing else, the scoreboard might just say 2-0, but the Ava offense, ball control style right now, Cooper, keeping that high-powered Strafford passing attack on the sideline.
Yeah, and my keys to the game this week, I was looking at ground and pound. I think if we could rush for over 300 yards, we should win this game, meaning that we're rushing a lot and we're controlling the ball.
First and 10 for the Bears. Again, ball on the 41. We're nearing a minute left in this opening quarter. Oh, Lane got a nasty tackle in the backfield. And hopefully he is okay, because it looked like one of those nasty angle coming in at the lower leg area. And Lane looks to be okay, but man, that one hurt my ankle. Seeing it live, and not sure, boy, just someone got blew up at the line of scrimmage on the offensive line, because one of those big Strafford, whether it was Campbell or Adams, one of those two breathing down the neck of Lane. So second down and 12. Dixon will go in motion. We'll pitch it to Adams, the top side. Ryder Johnson gives a lead block and gets back across the original line of scrimmage near the 40, and it's going to be third down and long. The Strafford defense so far in this opening quarter, bend not break, and we'll see if Ava decides they want to run another play here, as we got about 12 seconds left in this first quarter.
Yeah, and if you look at last year, Week 10, it was 39-32. It was a shootout. We gave them the ball quite a bit, as you know. I'll stop mentioning it. But the defense is what's surprising me, and looking at that score with Liberty holding them to 6, this defense is really good.
It's a baseball game so far after one quarter of play, 2-0.
Forge and Build is your community hardware store where you can find great tools, building materials, and expert advice. You can trust that when you leave at Forge and Build, you're ready to take on any job. With convenient locations in Ava and Seymour, Gainesville, and Mansfield. Oh, and did we mention we offer job site delivery too? Stop by and see us in Ava, Seymour, Gainesville, Mansfield, or visit forgeandbuild.com.
Are you planning on building your dream home? Or maybe you're doing a remodel, getting your wife that dream kitchen she wants, or maybe you are updating the bathroom. Call Greg Cantwell at ProServe Custom Construction. Licensed and insured, free estimates, and serving the good people of Cause Country. Give Greg a call at 417-989-9167. That's 417-989-9167. Greg Cantwell, over 40 years of experience, ProServe Custom Construction.
Start of the second quarter, Ava offense coming back out onto the field right now. Third and a short 10, long 9. Haven't seen much diversity yet, if you will, from the Ava playbook so far, but got to feel like might see it open up a bit right here. Lane, he will hand it off to Tidwell. It's a counter play. Tidwell gets hit near the 35, right about the 36. And this is true decision time here. You're going to have third and about 5 on about the 36-yard line. And how do you feel so far? Do you want to try to pin him back in the end zone, go for another safety, or you want to keep the offense out there?
I think they're going to keep the offense out there, and with the snap problems they're having, wouldn't be a bad idea to try to pin him back, get another 2 points.
Let's see what the Bears do here. Fourth down, big play. in the second quarter. Tidwell goes in motion. It'll be a pitch play up to the top. He's got blockers out in front. First down, Tidwell. Inside the 20. Lowers the shoulder and the boom. And inside the red zone once again. He had people out in front in space helping lead the way right there. The toss play up top gets the first down.
And you talk about a guy who is fearless finishing off that run. This is a guy that had a gruesome injury, as we talked about last week. He lowered the shoulder and went for the hit, and here we go.
Dixon, Churchill, Ryder, Johnson. Boy, Ryder's been pulling left and right here so far in this game. It's a 1st and 10 for the Bears. Ball at the 14. Ava leading 2-0, and we got a whistle and a flag, and it looks like someone got an early start. Boy, right now, our offensive line working their tails off. The guys, Snelson, Corrigan, Lakey, Johnson, and Churchill, they've got a mountain of a test right now with those two interior dudes. Dudes is putting it lightly. They're studs.
It's so noticeable, too, there on TDH Media. These are some big kids up front, and even with that, Hunter Adams has 94 yards in that first quarter.
10:43, first down and 15. We'll back it up to the 19-yard line. Under center is Lane. Motion man Tidwell. Lane's going to have it. Now pitch it to Tidwell, and got a little bit of a block from Dixon, but credit the Strafford defender, able to run through, and that's the quarterback there, Edelstein, able to come up and make a tackle. It's a gain of 4, but that one felt like it was going to pop.
Yeah, just had to block Edelstein there, and Dixon, of course, Edelstein very fast. He's quarterback, and he's dual threat, as most are around here, but that one could have been a touchdown. Brings up second down and 11.
A lot of two-way players on the Friday Night Lights. Under 10 minutes to play here in the first half. Ava up 2-0. Tidwell goes in motion. He'll get the pitch. Same play as the fourth down play, it looks like. Tyson Tidwell weaving his way in and out of traffic. He finds the end zone. Touchdown, AVA. Pulled like a Houdiniac there. Cooper to somehow get through all sorts of congestion there on that top sideline and found a way in the end zone.
And that time, Dixon at least got a piece of the defender right there, and that was enough. Good job, Tyson Tidwell, and a good start to this game.
How long on the run?
15 yards on the touchdown run, and that was a 70-yard drive for the Bears.
So Tidwell puts it in the end zone. Now we're going to go for 2. Man in motion. Hunter Adams gets it. No, it's a pitch to Dixon. Dixon runs over a man and gets in for the 2-point play. Power running there from Dixon on the conversion. 9:46 to go, second quarter. Ava leads 10-0.
At Home Pride Bank, we believe
I see that again.
Community. We've been serving the Cause Country Lisbon area since 1892. From checking and savings accounts to agricultural, home, auto, construction, and commercial loans, we have you covered. Stop by and see us. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 4:30, and on Saturday, 8:30 to noon. Or give us a call at 417-683-3211. Home Pride Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sports season means traveling home and away, town to town, ball game to ball game, and your one-stop shop for all your gasoline, diesel, and convenience store needs is Signal. Whether you need a quick snack, bite to eat, or to fuel up, Signal is the place to go. Make sure you have your Signal Rewards card with you and earn rewards for purchases that you are going to make anyway. That's Signal Food Stores, Scribner Oil, proud to support local athletics.
As we travel along this road called life, we can pick up bags at every stop. Many times these bags are unnecessary and just add additional weight to us. They slow our progress and hinder our journey. Is this you? Is it someone you know? God's desire is for you to be free to run your race in life with swiftness so that you can fulfill your purpose. So get ready. Get ready to live free and travel light. Join us at Ava Assembly of God this Sunday as we dive in to learn how to drop the baggage. Ava Assembly. Find him, know him, serve him.
Strafford going to field the kick inside their own 20 and tackled at about the 29. Strafford Indians 1st and 10 next. Ava leading 10-0.
Missouri Ozarks Community Health in Ava now offers pediatric care. Tanya Calhoun joined Missouri Ozarks Community Health in June. She attended Missouri State University, and she is available to treat patients Monday through Tuesday and Thursday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. To schedule a pediatric care appointment with Tanya, please call the Ava office at 417-683-5739 for Missouri Ozarks Community Health.
Back to pass Edelstein, and a little play action, and tries to sidearm it in there in the flat, and it's incomplete. And Cooper, what did Strafford run? 4 plays that entire first quarter?
Yeah, and only got, they had a fumble and a safety, and they only have -1 yards right now. And that snap in itself was a little bit high.
They've been unable to get in any kind of rhythm offensively at this juncture of the game. 9:37 to go second quarter. Bears up 10-0 off of a safety, a touchdown, and a 2-point conversion. And now we're going into the backfield. Is it because the Strafford tight end repositioned himself? If it's a legal motion play, and no, it's procedure against Strafford, and that backs them up 5. And boy, the Strafford miscues right now. High snaps, center to quarterback exchange. There's been fumbles. They've had a safety and a couple penalties here.
Yeah, they returned. They only lost 5 guys to graduation. Averaged 30 points a game last year. You'd think this would be a veteran group, and just really struggling right now.
Bear defense. You got Lakey and Davis. They're on our interior. Churchill on the outside. You see a lot of guys near the line of scrimmage or in the box. They got twins here at the bottom. Edelstein's looking at the bottom. He's going to throw it. Curl pattern and incomplete. Over the head of the intended receiver, Cody Voicey, for the Indians. And that will bring up a 3rd and long. And can the Ava defense force a 3-and-out here? Would be big.
And last week in the first half, the Ava defense only gave up 35 total yards. In the game, wasn't much more than that, but they have been starting good defensively, and nothing changed there in that first quarter.
Ava pressured. They didn't get there per se, but they might have caused that throw to be rushed a little bit from Edelstein, the quarterback. Sun just about to set on us, and we'll be able to see more clearly. Edelstein back in the gun, 3rd and long, has to wait for the snap. Little pressure, sidearms it. It's caught, but then tackled immediately. Bradley Mullins. Edelstein's been watching his Patrick Mahomes film there. Cooper, as you know, I try to work in a Mahomes reference every week, but look at the sidearm delivery there and a nice high-pointed catch, but only a gain of 5, and when it's 3rd and 15, you'll take that.
And, yeah, what a throw off the back foot, too, kind of backing up. And Mullins is the guy I think we need to stop for Strafford. Kind of plays a lot of slot, very fast. Don't want him to get in space. Good coverage by Hutchinson.
If you're a young kid growing up in Missouri, you probably want to do everything like Mahomes. Here's the punt. It is a low one. Hutchinson's going to watch it bounce, and he's just going to say, get away. Ava will have the ball. Defense holds again. 1st and 10 from their own 34. Bears lead here early second quarter, 10-0. Huge Ava Bears supporters and lifelong folks in the trash and sanitation business. It's Redeemed Trash Service. Christian folks who love calling this area our home. To get on the Redeemed Trash route, 417-250-1640. That's 250-1640. May God bless you and yours. From our family and workers at Redeemed Trash Service.
Well, sounds like a great time to upgrade your tires, and the crew at J&L Tires has any and all brands to meet your needs. We have a variety of sizes to choose from. Need a vehicle inspection? How about an oil change or a tire rotation? Well, we do those too. Give us a call at 683-1551. That's 683-1551 for J&L Tire, where we treat you right.
We haven't had yet a Farm Bureau insurance scoring update. The Sean Irby Agency. Cooper, what do you got?
Houston leading Fayette 14-6 with 3 minutes left in the first quarter. 14-0 Liberty has the lead over Adrian. Let's see what else we have on here. I think that's almost about it. Grove up 7-0 at last update. That was quite a while ago, though.
On the AM side of Cause Radio, 1430 is Missouri State and Kansas. KU up right now 7-0 late first. That one. We know how good Missouri State played at Arkansas. Boy, we were believers there for a long time. They were going to pull it off. See if they can knock off the Jayhawks tonight. Boy, I'd love that. Ava back on offense. Hunter Adams with it. Gets to the 40. Spins forward near the 45. And looks like a first down carry. And Hunter Adams, we talked a lot about getting in football shape. He's going to be in shape after this one here tonight.
That run put him over 100 yards in the game already.
Hey, Missouri State just scored a touchdown.
Ooh.
Extra point away from tying it up. Ava Bears here leading 10-0, 8:25 to go. In this second quarter, been a very fast-moving first half, especially compared to last week. We hadn't even kicked off yet at 7:32 last week. Here's Lane. He's going to keep it this time. Ooh, tries to tuck it up in, and we got a late flag come. And Aiden Lane doesn't have a helmet on, and I wonder if that's why. Lorenzo Mondragon, and I'm probably butchering that pronunciation, but I'm saying it, sounding it out. And he looked to be the guy that tackled Lane, but Lane says, hey, you tackled me by the head. Give me my helmet back and give me 15 yards.
And Lane was headed to check out there after that, thinking that he had to leave the field, but on a penalty where your face mask or something like that, when it comes off, you can stay in the game.
So big penalty, another one against Strafford. And Ava now in Strafford territory, 1st and 10 on the Indian 40-yard line. And right now, boy, you know, Cooper, we're not sophisticated enough for time of possession.
No, not yet.
But right now, Ava controlling the ball, controlling the clock. Strafford offense has not even really got a chance to get their feet wet here in the first half. Dixon will slowly get in motion, now get it on a jet sweep, tries to cut it up in, stays on his feet. Look at him, keeps it. Look at Tidwell and Ryan Corrigan just push Dixon as he just keeps spinning forward and picks up another first down. How many yards are you going to give him?
Give him 11 on the carry, and you're exactly right. Tidwell did most of the work at the end of that run for Dixon, and another first down. And, yeah, if you're Ava, you can continue this drive, and a flag on the sideline.
The Strafford coach, I am guessing Mr. Hester or a staff member said a forbidden word. Probably 4 letters, if I were guessing. And we'll see what the official says. Sideline infraction warning. I don't see any of the Strafford players out there. I think that maybe was a coach warning right there, just speculating.
Yeah, and Coach Hester has his headset off. I think he was letting the official hear it a little bit there.
Here we go, 1st and 10. Bears going to be a counter play to Dixon. Dixon will cut it up. He's got daylight. He jukes. He stutters. Inside the 5. Touchdown. A-V-A. Ryland Dixon shaking and baking his way to the end zone there.
29 yards on that run, and what a run it was. You know, that you talk about guys in space, and that he made 3 guys miss in space.
Look at this. What? Then another one coming. Whoop! And then just a little power to finish it down. And I tell you what, guys like Corrigan, Ryder Johnson, see a lot of our linemen pulling on some of these plays to the outside. You got to have the hard hat in the trenches tonight against this big Strafford front. Here we go for the 2-point conversion. It's Tidwell a pitch, and we're going to get called for holding. Flags everywhere. And that Ava's going to have to retry it here. We're at the 7:24 mark of this second quarter, and Ava's been pretty good on these 2-point tries this year. I think last week, what were we, 6 for 7, something like that? Had a lot of success on the 2-point plays.
Yeah, only had 1 we didn't score on, and now good lead here. I'd think about putting Aiden Lane, getting something for him to throw up in the air somewhere here, because you have it now from the 14?
It's an untimed down, so you're not worried about, a 2nd, 3rd, or 4th down coming up. So we'll see what the Bears elect to do here. Lane will come under center. He'll have Dixon and Pesci up top, Tidwell and Thorburn at the bottom, Hunter Adams in the backfield. Tidwell will go in motion. We'll fake the pitch, and we got another flag down. It looked like a passing play was what the Bears had dialed up there.
Yeah. What do you do now?
Now you've kind of got the whole playbook.
Well, you don't want to throw one up in the air, get picked, and have them take it back for 2 at the same time. So, I don't know. I almost wouldn't be surprised if they run this.
Now they'll re-spot the ball at about the 19-yard line. Lane under center. 2-point conversion play. Fake the pitch. Now he's back to pass. Screen play set up. Adams has it. Has a blocker. Thornburn. Hunter Adams on the screen. In for the 2-point play. How about that? Play call from Coach Merrifield, but we got a flag down. Is that a flag or a cleat? I can't tell. And it's going to be a holding on the Bears. Boy. Looked like a great block here at the bottom of the screen, bottom of the field by Braden Thornburn Tater. And, man, if that's the call, that's a tough one to swallow because that looked like an outstanding block along the perimeter.
Yeah, a little jersey tug there, but, gosh.
So they got to mark it off from the spot. So this is the never-ending 2-point conversion here. 7:24 has been on the clock for a lifetime, it feels like. Now what do you call from the 28? 2-point conversion try. And Strafford, boy, you see them back in the secondary up here. Lane looking to throw. Is going to throw it to Pesci. It's the hook and ladder to Dixon. Are you kidding me? He's in the Billy Bob play. And what do we got now? What happened?
Stepped out of bounds, he said.
Stepped out of bounds on the top side. Oh.
That was beautiful.
Folks, I was having euphoria there, watching the hook and ladder play, and they're going to say Dixon stepped out of bounds at about the 8 or 9 yard line. So the 2-point play unsuccessful, but boy, what an effort. 7:24 on the clock. That was a big play. Keeps it a 2-score game. Ava leads 16-0.
For over 23 years, Chris Wade of Wade Law Office, LLC in Ava, has offered you help in criminal defense, personal injury, estate planning, real estate transactions, corporations, limited liability companies, and even adoptions. Wade Law Office, LLC provide the highest quality legal services in Claus Country. We know every situation is unique. Don't just let the ad talk. Get to know Chris at the Wade Law Office on the west side of the Ava Square.
Hi, I'm Katie Luckfield, owner and pharmacist of Ava RX, your caring hometown pharmacy. As a busy mom, I know how important convenience and fast service is, especially when a loved one is sick. That's why we offer drive-through, in-town delivery, and we make all those calls you shouldn't have to. And we are always happy to take care of you. Making the change is easy. Just give us a call at 683-9550 or come see us behind Subway. Looking forward to taking care of you for many years to come. Let's go, Ava Bears!
Great kickoff coverage there by the Bears. It was Malachi Williams doing the kicking that time, number 45. And the coverage team does a great job all staying in their lanes and making the tackle at about the 22. So Strafford with it. 1st and 10. Score is 16-0. And this is just the start you had to hope for Ava defensively, because Strafford, I don't even think they've ran 10 plays yet.
No, they're really struggling. 3 pass plays and 2 running plays officially.
Hey, how about this one? Rogersville leading Lamar 6-0 after a pick 6 to the house. Strafford, it'll be a handoff to Morton, and look at the Bears defense. Gang tackling. Talked about that in the start. Ava needed to have 11 guys there on the hat. Seen Leroy Hornick, seen Davis. First guy there, I think, Tidwell, maybe Thornburn. You could have given it to a host of different Bears. Lakey there, Thomas Merritt. Thomas Merritt, Hutchinson, these guys that play on the outside. Hutchinson, little bit of a less than 100% ankle. He's toughing it out. The secondary going to be tested much more than we were last week. Back to pass, Edelstein. Frank Pesci deflects it, knocks it down. There was a certain era where they may have called face guarding there, right?
That looked like basketball coverage right there from Pesci. Good defenses. They had the screen in mind. And again, Strafford sets themselves up with a 3rd and long, make it 3rd and 12 here, and desperately needing something to feel good about if you're Strafford.
Edelstein, just mechanically, he's not got to step into many throws, Cooper. Give the Bear pass rush some credit, but he's been throwing a lot off the back foot, a lot of that unorthodox angle, sidearm and whatnot. He's got 2 receivers at the bottom, 1 up top, Morton in the backfield with him, and we got a timeout, Strafford. Big play. Boy, it seems like we've had a lot of big plays here so far. 6:38, first half. Ava leading 16-0.
Life's better with a home policy from American Family Insurance because you'll feel protected no matter how the wind blows. All so you can enjoy the home of your dreams and save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you.
Hi, this is Brian Adams, new American Family agent in Mansfield, Missouri. Give me a call at 417-924-3216.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do. All the products that you want at a price you can't afford. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than up on store. Garden, clothing, pet supplies, farm and household too. Fencing, automotive, hey, we deliver too. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply since 1974. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than up on store.
That's Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply of Ava. 3rd down, man goes in motion. It'll be a reverse play. Boise now, he's going to throw, and what a duck. Well low, and I'm sorry to be that critical of it, but boy, they had a great trick play there trying to design, and that one had 0 chance, and Frank Pesci again in coverage. Couple of times, and I think Braden Thornburn may have deflected it. That may have been why the pass was so rough, because I've seen Cody Boise play point guard for Strafford. That kid's a dude. I'm guessing that Thornburn got a deflection there.
Yeah, watch out for that. Strafford had 4 guys throw the football in Week 10 last year. So a lot of them can throw and play almost every position.
Boise will be the punter as well. This one angles towards a wobbler. Bounces at the 45. Ava will have it in Strafford territory next. Ava leads 16-0 here midway through the second.
Hey Ava Bear fans, this is Trish Watterson with Show Me Real Estate. The market has been changing. It's very important that you have local experts who know the market trends and can help you guide you through the buying and selling process. Visit either our Show Me Real Estate locations in Ava or in Mansfield, and one of our team members would be happy to help you along your buying or selling journey. Like us on Facebook and stay up to date with our new properties hitting the market in your area. That's Show Me Real Estate, serving the entire Southwest Missouri area.
All right, Cooper, I missed the penalty. We will not start in Strafford territory.
I believe legal block, I think, backs us up inside or at our own 45.
So that will make it a 1st and 10. Now in Ava territory. And again, we've talked about it a couple times, time of possession in this first half. I don't believe, where's the wood to knock on, Strafford has a first down yet.
Nope.
Here in this game. This is kind of the way it was for the Ava defense last week, but this is a much different animal. No disrespect to Buffalo, but Strafford, they've shown it the last couple of years, the weapons they have offensively. Hunter Adams gets it and trying to run through the big tackle there of the... Now, they list him at 225. If that's the case, then I only weigh 175, Coop.
Yeah, he is.
He's a big man.
And Adams.
But you notice that Adams falls forward.
Yeah, and that is a huge difference.
So here we go. 2nd down and 8. The clock now under 6 minutes to play here in the first half. Ava offense has been on the field for about 80% of these first 2 quarters, it feels like. Lane, it'll be the play to Tidwell. Little stutter step move. Tries to run over a tackle, and Mullins there. Give him credit. Bradley Mullins in the open space. A sure-handed tackle there for the Indians to keep it a short gain for Tidwell.
Yeah, brings up 3rd and 7, and we'll see what Ava has to do here. Really haven't had too many 3rd and 7s in the game or longer outside of that 2-point conversion attempt.
That was a wild sequence. We got Thayer 14, Salem, Arkansas 6. That game going into the second quarter. And try to give you more scores we get them. Thank you, Farm Bureau Insurance. Agent Sean Irby. 3rd down and 7. We are at the 5-minute mark and counting here. Pitch play to Tidwell up top. And we missed the block, but Tidwell fights through it and gets close to a first down. Now the cornerback, the secondary man on the top side, had Tidwell right at the line of scrimmage, and give Tyson credit. Picked up enough yardage here. We're going to make it a tough decision for Coach Merrifield and company.
And you have 4.5 minutes to go in the quarter. I'm punting this, but looks like we may go for it.
Huge momentum play opportunity for both teams. 4th and 3, we're going for it, at least so far. Maybe a hard count here. Play clock is at 8 seconds left. Ava has all 3 timeouts if they want to use them. And they do get him to jump. It looked like they jumped. They went on the hard count. And it is. I see the official at the top side. It's offsides. And Strafford, penalties and miscues aplenty here in this first half. And they gift, with a bow on it, a first down for Ava by jumping into the neutral zone.
I'd say 90% of people knew it was coming there, and even Strafford may have, but that hard count. You played football on the line. That's tough.
I tell you, you're so juiced up with adrenaline on 4th down, wanting to make a stop. It's hard, your eyes and ears to mesh together. Yep. Here is back to pass lane. Drifts back, floats one to Pesci, and it's deflected by Bradley Mullins, who's made a couple of nice defensive plays. A tackle, one-on-one in the open space, and right there, Pesci running kind of a little corner pattern, angling towards the sideline, and Mullins deflects it with the pass defense.
And 2 things can be true at once. That was a great pass, but an even better defensive play there by Mullins. And brings up 2nd and 10. Still in good shape, though, here. Under 4 minutes to play in the first half.
Mountain Grove over El Dorado Springs, 13-0. Farm Bureau scoring update. We're at 3:45 here. Man in motion. What's going to be a quarterback keeper? Lane. Whoa, he'll pitch it late and dangerous. And that we could not do. And Strafford's going to recover it and take some momentum right there. Strafford football next. 3:44 to go before half. Ava leading 16-0.
If there's one thing your state representative enjoys, it's Ava Bear athletic competition, and you'll have trouble finding a bigger football fan than Missouri State Representative Travis Smith. From coaching football to calling play-by-play, Travis Smith knows what it takes to be successful. This salute to the Ava Bear football team, and good luck on a great season from State Representative Travis Smith.
Strafford now gets a gift themselves, and another high snap over the head of Edelstein, and he'll have to go back to Mansfield to recover it. Huge loss on the play. What is going on now? I used to play center. I tell you what, I'd be scared to death to look at my coach or quarterback right now. That's the 3rd or 4th high snap in the game. Edelstein, his blood pressure has to be through the roof right now.
And credit Edelstein. He hasn't really showed any emotion, but right there you could see it. He was visibly frustrated, and you really can't blame him because he's now, every time he's back there, he's hoping he gets a good snap.
Loss of almost 20 on the play. It's 2nd down and 29. We're under 3 minutes to play in the second quarter. Another high snap. He one-hand catches this one and has a man in the flat, Silas Morton, and a tackle there by Thomas Merritt, but that one gets a big chunk back, but we have a flag on the top side of the field, and Edelstein and his center are having the only thing I can describe as a come-to-Jesus meeting on the field right now. because the snaps are not there, and it's an illegal shift by the Indians, so back him up another 5. So they got about 15 on the pass play, but now back it up 5, and it's going to be 2nd and 34. Penalties and bad snaps.
Yeah.
Really the story here for the Strafford Indians in the first half. And for the Bears, it's been them controlling the pace, them controlling the tempo. It's ball control offense right now. Now you might hope and think that, boy, we've had the ball twice in Strafford territory, once at the 5, didn't score. We should have more than 16, but we've kept Strafford off the field for the most part with our time of possession. 2nd and 34. Bears do a little stunting, moving up top. That snap is good. Edelstein, he's under pressure, floats it up high. No one turning and looking for it. Had double coverage on Morton. Tyson Tidwell from his linebacker spot keeping up, and Thomas Merritt, kind of one of the guys I thought had to have a big game for this Ava defense. You've seen him make the tackle in the flat on Morton the play prior. They're chasing him out the backfield. He's going to be kind of that help there at that free safety spot if someone gets deep and loose for Strafford. And probably, I would say, paying a lot of attention to number 1, Silas Morton.
Yeah. In 3rd and 34 here, watch out for a screen play, something like that. And if you're Ava, you got to think about calling a timeout after this play if we can stop them.
Don't get beat deep. Here's Churchill on the pass rush, and the play as they try the hook and ladder. Ball on the ground. What night is this? We're in Bizarro world. Now, are they going to say he had possession to pitch it back?
I think so.
Ava says they have it. Pass was completed. They try to hook and ladder. It's hook and ladder night at Sylvie Field. Can you believe it? Ava offense takes over, 1st and 10. At MS Propane, we're trying to save our customers as much money as we possibly can. And if you paid more than $1.50 per gallon last winter, then you might have paid too much. Call our Ava office today at 683-5300 to compare and see how much money you can save with MS Propane on our Build-A-Budget program. That's 683-5300 for MS Propane, heating the way. Here we go, Ava offense back to work. It's a pitch to Tidwell. Good block there up top. Tyson will dive forward close to a first down. And Tidwell really doing a good number on the Strafford defense up there on the edges, Cooper. And, boy, the Strafford offense, are they in negative total yardage right now?
I believe, including that hook and ladder, whatever you want to call it, that put him in over, I get around 10 yards on him right now.
This is insanity, and I'm loving every second of it here as we get to 2 minutes left in the first half. Ava leading 16-0. Lane goes under center. 2nd down and 2. Ball, handoff to Adams, says, get off me. Goes forward inside the 10, and it's a first down for the Bears. And Ava right now, no reason to get in a rush or hurry here, Cooper. You've got all your timeouts. Don't even really need them. First goal from the 7-yard line, 1:40 on the clock. And Strafford has 2 timeouts. And if you're the Indians and Coach Hester, do you think about trying to use some here so you can give yourself some time left with the ball? But, boy, the confidence level for the Indians offensively has to be pretty low.
I think they probably just want to get into half and hopefully hold us here. Hopefully Ava can do something about it.
Adams goes in untouched. They didn't want him. That time, Hunter Adams in the end zone. 7-yard carry. And it's the 3rd score in the 2nd quarter here for the Ava rushing attack. And Hunter Adams, you cannot on this planet or the next in any galaxy or universe arm tackle, hand tackle that young man.
How strong is not only Hunter Adams, Dixon as well, and even Tidwell. The whole backfield, just a lot of strength and power running.
These guys work and dedicate in the weight room all off season long. Handoff goes to Adams.
Ooh.
He's hit at the line of scrimmage, and he will not get in. The interior push from Strafford holds right there.
I think he got in. No challenge flag going to be thrown, though.
1:18 left before halftime. Ava leading Strafford 22-0. Have you been doing some projects around the house? Maybe some decluttering or a remodel, and you need a roll-away dumpster, but you don't know where to find one? Douglas County Dumpsters, LLC. Give Shakaya Tempe a call or text, 417-543-2361. We have different sizes for different needs. And if you're needing something a little more regular for your place of business, we can set you up on different monthly plans as well. Douglas County Dumpsters, LLC. We'll drop it off and we'll pick it up. Call or text Shakaya, 417-543-2361.
A funeral service is for someone you love and to honor their life. And yes, it is for those who remain. I'm Tony Klinkenbear Van Dyne, and at Klinkenbear Funeral Home, we spent over 100 years serving your family with care. Our qualified and experienced staff will offer you compassionate and professional service in your time of need.
A century of service, one family, 4 generations, and just one phone call can provide you the answers so much needed. 683-4115.
Great tackle there by Andy Albritton on special teams. You know, their first return went pretty good, but the coaches got them together in these last 2 kickoffs. Bears special teams unit, the kickoff coverage guys, have been really, really good.
Yeah, they've started inside their own 30 almost every time outside of that fumble that Ava kind of gifted him there.
Ava leading 22-0. And can you keep Strafford off the scoreboard here for the whole first half? Strafford has no first downs yet. Edelstein back to pass, throws it up top, caught by Mullins, and he'll get out of bounds. And folks, Strafford, they are one of the few teams you'll see here in our region, especially on the Ava schedule, that can run a true 2-minute no-huddle type offense. Right there, pick up 8 or 9 yards, get out of bounds, and then go back to work second and short.
Yeah, this is a huge finish to the half. If you're able, you don't want Strafford to get any momentum.
Here we go. Back in the gun is Edelstein. He's looking here at the bottom. Now he's going to scramble. He's rolling, just trying to throw it away, and sails it towards the cheerleaders over the Strafford bench. And Leroy Hornick coming up from his linebacker spot, getting a little pressure on the QB. And Edelstein, the sack numbers aren't there, but between the high steps, you've already got inside of his mind thinking, is the snap going to come? Folks, we're not exaggerating. 4 or 5 high snaps over his head tonight in this game, but the Ava Bears doing just enough to get there, making him maybe get just a little quick with that release.
5 wide, it looks like, or 4 wide.
They spread it out everywhere. They got trips here at the bottom. 3rd and short. Back to pass. He has to step up in the pocket. Bear defense. They're coming. They suffocate him down right there. Braden Thornburn flexes towards the sideline to make the tackle. And what do we have now? We've got timeout called Ava. All right. Aggressive timeout call. 54 seconds left before half. Ava leads 22-0.
It's 5 Girls and a Chainsaw, LLC, your locally owned tree trimming and removal service. Do you have limbs down in your yard from storm damage? Well, we can help. We're fully insured and there is no job that's too large or small. Give Billy a call at 683-0704, 417-683-0704. 5 Girls and a Chainsaw, LLC.
The Douglas County Health Department offers a variety of services such as giving birth certificates, WIC, water sample kits, blood pressure, and body mass index readings. They also do children and adult vaccinations and help with quitting tobacco. They also have blood sugar monitors available along with diabetes education. Give the Douglas County Health Department a call today at 417-683-4174.
Strafford, looky here, trickeration as they're running some guys off the field on their punt team and now running a few on. Is it trickery or they just decide not to go for it there?
That's a great question. I'm not sure.
So now back in a punting formation after the sack. You know, I just said we haven't gotten the sacks, and then, boy, right on the spot. Announcers jinx in the good way. Here's an end-over-end low one. Ryland Dixon will stay away. Ava will have it 1st and 10 from their own 39. Let's see what they can cook with here with 45 seconds left.
Do you have new construction or remodeling needs? Reed's Construction can take care of you. We're family owned, operated, and insured. You can check us out on Facebook at Reed's Construction LLC. If you have questions about our services or would like an estimate, give us a call at 417-543-2063. Again, that's 417-543-2063. Don't get framed by the competition. Trust our reputation. It's as solid as concrete.
Go away for Bears!
How aggressive you want to be here, Cooper? Ball at the 39-yard line. So you're 61 yards away from pay dirt. Man in motion is Tidwell. It's going to be a handoff to Adams up the middle, and Hunter, look at him running through arm tackles. Grown man strength down at the 42 of Strafford. Now, Strafford comes out of the pile with the football, saying they ripped it out, but there is no one official-wise saying that that's the case. Edelstein's holding it over there deep in their territory, and boy, Edelstein throws his best strike of the night. There to Aiden Lane, 7-7 after the play. And Hunter there, boy.
Oh.
They're going to call it a fumble.
That's the right call, too.
And I have to say, that is probably the correct call after seeing the TDH media replay. And, you know, that's just... You hate to see it. That's a kid just trying to make second, third, and fourth effort, and he's literally carrying people down the field, and one of them just happened to rip the ball out. So now Strafford gets another gift here with 38 seconds left. That's the second turnover for the Bears. Ava leading 22-0. Edelstein back to pass. He'll throw it in the flat over the hands of the intended target, Mullins. Good coverage up there up top from Hutchison and Pesci. Give this Ava secondary lots of credit right now, this juncture in the ball game. People were going to wonder how they're going to hold up. Hutchison, Merritt, Pesci, Dixon. So far, they're passing the eye test here, Cooper, keeping up with all of these amazing weapons that Strafford has had. Not just this year, but last year, too. 34 seconds left. Ball is at the 45-yard line of Strafford. Back to pass Edelstein in the gun. Pressure is on. Made a man miss. Now trying to scramble. There's nowhere to go. Sack him back to the 35-yard line. Everyone rushing the passer had something to do with that one. Little interior blitz up the middle. And then the cavalry comes to clean it up. Boy, Leroy Hornick, he missed him once, but helped get him the second time, him and Davis. And Ava defensive pass rushers staying in their lanes, Cooper. Not giving Edelstein anywhere to go. He's got to step up. Oh, my goodness, did he take a hit? Ball's on the ground. Ava has it.
Oh.
And for Edelstein, he's going to have to go in the protocol. I'm afraid we're going into the locker room. That's the final play of the first half. And my goodness, a violent collision. Ooh. To end 2 quarters of football. Do you think these Ava guys wanted to hit tonight? Right now, at the half, they lead. Strafford, 22-0.
Today is the day. After countless hours of research, cutting back expenses, and 9 months of anxiously waiting for her, today is the day you finally bring home your new car. It's also the day to protect her with an auto policy from Shelter Insurance. Our policies are competitively priced and include new car replacement coverage if anything were to happen to your new baby.
Contact your new Shelter Insurance agent in Ava, Katrina Holt, 683-4417.
The name Copeland is back in the community, still providing the same service. Copeland builds on over a century of leadership in HVAC and refrigeration and starts a new chapter in next-generation climate technologies for residential, commercial, and industrial markets. We have a history of investing in projects to benefit the local communities where we live and work and have many employees that serve as nonprofit board members in the area. We want you to come and work for us at Copeland, right here in Cause Country.
At Fish Logging, our number one goal is to please our landowners and to sell your trees at top dollar. We only cut timber that is ready to be harvested. We believe in timber management and creating a healthy forest for you and your wildlife. We have the best oak and walnut buyer connections around, and we give free estimates too. Give Heston a call today at 417-543-0506. Fish Logging. It's the Central Ozark Stockyards, located just 8 miles south of Ava off of Highway 5. And we hope to see you Mondays at the sale barn. Sale beginning every Monday at 11 a.m. For questions, consignments, or to schedule a farm visit, please call Marty, 417-274-7719, or Andy at 417-280-0755. Central Ozark Stockyards, sales every Monday, proud to support the Ava Bears.
PC Express of Ava is here to help with your PC repairs and services. We also do BNT loans and FedEx shipping. So stop by 204 Springfield Road here in Ava, Missouri, and take a look at some of our fishing and hunting supplies as well. Stop in or call us today, 417-683-2022. That's 683-2022. And good luck to the Ava Bears.
Ava R1 School District announcing the Parents as Teachers Group Connection Story Time will be September 6th. The theme this month is Kindness Wins. There's an open invitation to the public, all children from 0 to 5 years of age. They will have stories, music, and movement and crafts. It's at 9:30 at the Douglas County Public Library, located at 301 Webster Avenue in Ava.
It's Jim's Body Shop of Ava, the name you know and the people you can trust when it comes to auto body repair services. Have you locked your keys in the car? Or maybe you need a tow? Well, we've got you covered anytime, day or night. Give us a call at 683-4609. It's Jim's Body Shop of Ava. We're there when you need us, and we're proud to support the Ava Bears.
We are at halftime, and the Ava Bears, now they've had a few miscues and whatnot, but my goodness, have they been living in the backfield of Strafford here in this first half, and you feel bad right now, honestly, for Edelstein. And that was a big, vicious collision there at the end of the half. You hope he's okay, but between the high snaps and the Ava pressure getting after him, there is no rhythm right now for the Strafford offense. This is nothing like the two games we witnessed last year.
No, and I think motivation has a lot to do with it. And, you know, we were talking last week with Buffalo. We held Buffalo to just 35 yards in the first half. I'll wait to have the suspension go up a little bit, but I'll give you a hint. Strafford has less yards than that in the first half.
Strafford, he's doing the Greg Davis. Speaking of Greg Davis, this is our Davis Auto Sales halftime report, halftime show. Let's take it. The guys did play-by-play for 3+ decades. Let's go to Joe Corum and Greg Davis.
Work our way to halftime. The Ava Bears in action, in playing a little football. Now, the calculators are out. Pins are working real hard. And while all that's going on, over the years, Greg and I have turned to one another, and I looked at Greg and I said, Davis Auto Sales. Greg, what's going on at your place right now?
Well, we got a lot of things going on. If you're looking for quality pre-owned pickups, SUVs, cars, how about minivans? Davis Auto Sales is the place to go. And did you know you can shop Davis Auto Sales 24 hours,
of course,
7 days a week?
Of course I know that. That's autosbydavis.com. Is that right?
That's right. Go on there. You're going to find descriptions. You're going to find pictures. You're going to find the price. And you're going to find the Carfax on it, too. You're going to find the history of that vehicle before you even come on the lot to test drive it.
So you know about it, you've seen the pictures of it, and you're ready to buy.
That's right. And when you buy, the cars are Missouri inspected, they're serviced, and they'll come with a 3-month, 3,000-mile powertrain service contract.
I've got an idea. Let's do Saturdays a little different since you and I are getting a little older. I think you ought to work by appointment on Saturday.
That's right. By appointment only on Saturdays from 9 to 12. If you would like to look at one of those vehicles, test drive it, well, you can on Saturday, but give us a call so we'll be sure to be there to meet you.
By the way, did you retire your calculator?
I did.
Yeah, it's
I
amazing,
did.
ain't it?
Yeah, after 30 some odd years, it was getting kind of old.
What about
you
the
know?
ink at the end of your fingers? Did it ever finally wear off?
It finally did. I've got some fingernails. I can see my fingernails again. They're starting to grow a little bit.
Halftime statistics, Davis Auto Sales. Of course, in the middle of Ava Bear football. At Stockman's Bank, our customers are our number one priority. We continue to make decisions locally in the communities we serve and support because we believe that's the heart of community banking. We're so excited about some of our new programs, products, and services that we offer you, our customers, because you are number one as a priority. Stockman's Bank, proud past, exciting future. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Here's to our local small business owners and everything you do to help your business succeed. State Farm agent David Cody knows what it takes because he runs a small business too. So get your insurance with an agent that gets you. Call David Cody in Ava today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Do you need criminal defense? Have you been involved in a personal injury, car wreck, or semi-truck accident? The law office of Christopher J. Swadish would be honored to represent you. Office located on the east side of the Ava Square, 417-683-2987. Representing clients throughout the state of Missouri, especially in the counties of Douglas, Wright, Ozark, Greene, Christian, Texas, and Howell counties. The law office of Christopher J. Swadish. Big Ava Bear football fans, Jacob Tidwell and his crew of Tidwell Tree Service, LLC. When we're not out at the football field, we're offering residential and commercial tree services to the community, trimming, removal, stump grinding, licensed and insured. 543-4874. 417-543-4874 for Tidwell Tree Service, LLC. The Ava Bears, it feels like, has had the football huge advantage in this first half over Strafford right now as the Ava Pride Marching Band. Boy, there's some people playing some amazing saxophone and some instruments down there, putting on a great show for the folks here at halftime, and I'll give them a hand as Ron Wallace tells everyone to do the same. Cooper, our phones are blowing up right now saying, what are these halftime numbers? Lay it on me.
Start with Strafford here. Only 4 rush attempts. Some of that has to do with high snaps, having to fall on the ball, stuff like that, a safety. Morton, 2 carries for -2 yards. And Ross has 1 carry for -2 yards. So -4 yards rushing by my count in the first half by Strafford. Passing, Edelstein, 3 for 9, 19 yards. Boise's 0 for 1. Receiving, Boise 1 catch, 6 yards. Mullins 2 catches for 13 yards for a total of 19 passing yards. Strafford 15 total yards in that first half. And if you're Coach Hester, you're trying to regather the troops and find out or find something, because Ava defensively for the second game in a row to start the year has been dominant.
And it's not just one guy, Cooper. The guys in the secondary doing their job. That front 7, front 6, front 5. Getting after the quarterback, Edelstein, if he gets the snap. That has been a tough task right now for the Indians, but he is under duress, putting it lightly, the entire first 2 quarters of this football game.
Yeah, he's had a lot of trouble back there almost every time, 90% of the time, I'd say. Ava stats in that first half, Hunter Adams, 17 carries, 120 yards, and a touchdown. Dixon, 3 carries for 46 yards and a touchdown. And Tyson Tidwell, 7 carries for 58 yards and a touchdown. Aiden Lane, 1 carry, -2 yards. 122 yards rushing, no passing yards in the game for the Bears. And 122 yards rushing. Again, they've kind of been gifted with short fields quite a bit. Their starting field position's been very good, or else I think that rushing number would be a little higher than that. And actually, doing a quick look at it, it's actually 222.
We're all human.
Yards. Well, that's what happens when I try to use my brain instead of my calculator. Missed one there, 222 rush. That makes way more sense.
Yeah, and again, the ball control, folks. I'm just guessing here. I would say the Ava Bears have had the ball
18 minutes to Strafford's 6 right now in the 2 quarters of this football game. They've had to have had the ball 10 minutes more than what Strafford hits. And again, there's a couple possessions. Avis had a few turnovers. Their first drive, they took it all the way down inside the 5. Didn't score. The Strafford defense held, but then very next play, they get a safety in the end zone. They have completely controlled, and that's a free possession right there. You get a safety, get it right back to you. They've controlled the game with playing keep away, basically, from the Strafford offense.
Yeah, and you have all 3 of the A-backs. Watch the highlights right there. All 3 of the A-backs have a touchdown. So the trifecta tonight been a team effort, and it's a little unfair for Edelstein back there. Because when you're a quarterback, you want to get, especially with Strafford where you're throwing, you want to get comfortable. And it's safe to say he has not been able to get comfortable all night.
No, and the Bears' pressure just in his face. We've kept using the word rhythm because Strafford last year, in the first game these 2 teams met in week 2, scoring 20 points. They were the ones playing keep away and ball control. And then there, again, in week 10, they light up the scoreboard for what was it, 39, however many points. And right now, there is zero rhythm like what we've seen from the Indians the last time we've seen them week 10 last year. This is the Davis Auto Sales halftime show. Back to our local legends, Joe and Greg.
Work our way to halftime. The Ava Bears in action, in playing a little football. Now, the calculators are out. Pins are working real hard, and while all that's going on, over the years, Greg and I have turned to one another, and I looked at Greg, and I said, Davis Auto Sales, Greg, what's going on at your place right now?
Well, we got a lot of things going on. If you're looking for quality pre-owned pickups, SUVs, cars, how about minivans? Davis Auto Sales is the place to go. And did you know you can shop Davis Auto Sales 24 hours,
of course,
7 days a week?
Of course I know that. That's autosbydavis.com. Is that right?
That's right. Go on there. You're going to find descriptions. You're going to find pictures. You're going to find the price. And you're going to find the Carfax on it, too. You're going to find the history of that vehicle before you even come on the lot to test drive it.
So you know about it, you've seen the pictures of it, and you're ready to buy.
That's right. And when you buy, the cars are Missouri inspected, they're serviced, and they'll come with a 3-month, 3,000-mile powertrain service contract.
I've got an idea. Let's do Saturdays a little different since you and I are getting a little older. I think you ought to work by appointment on Saturday.
That's right. By appointment only on Saturdays from 9 to 12. If you would like to look at one of those vehicles, test drive it, well, you can on Saturday, but give us a call so we'll be sure to be there to meet you.
By the way, did you retire your calculator?
I did.
Yeah,
I
amazing,
did.
Ain't it?
After 30-some-odd years, it was getting kind of old.
What about the ink at the end of your fingers? Did it ever finally wear off?
It finally did. I've got some fingernails. I can see my fingernails again. They're starting to grow a little bit.
Halftime statistics, Davis Auto Sales. Of course, in the middle of Ava Bear football.
Hello, Bear fans. This is Garrett Chapman with Century Bank of the Ozarks. At Century Bank, we specialize in farm, business, consumer, and residential lending. Our experienced loan officers have a great reputation for providing fast and friendly service to the community. Century Bank is locally owned, and we are proud to have served the Ozarks for over 125 years. Let Century Bank of the Ozarks help you build a brighter future. Go Bears! Century Bank of the Ozarks, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Rick's Roofing, we have expanded our business. We are now dozing for timber and other excavating work, skid steer work, some brush hogging, brush mulching, also helping you build your driveway, building houses or shop pads, backhoe work, septic work, and dump truck gravel hauling. Free quotes. And of course, we're still taking care of your roofing needs too. 683-8081. That's 683-8081 for Rick's Roofing, LLC.
Hard to find bigger Ava Bear football fans than Doug Miller and the crew at Miller Lawn Service. Miller Lawn Service, providing the people of Cause Country with lawn care, lawn maintenance, and in the wintertime, snow removal, de-icing, and more. Call Doug today at 543-2294. That's 417-543-2294 for Miller Lawn Service. Let us take care of your lawn.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do. All the products that you want at a price you can't afford. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store. Garden, clothing, pet supplies, farm and household too. Fencing, automotive, hey, we deliver too. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply since 1974. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
That's Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply of Ava. Huge Ava Bears supporters and lifelong folks in the trash and sanitation business. It's Redeemed Trash Service. Christian folks who love calling this area our home. To get on the Redeemed Trash route, 417-250-1640. That's 250-1640. May God bless you and yours. From our family and workers at Redeemed Trash Service. Just jumping on this week here, Ava Bear Football Redeemed Trash Service. Glad to have them. I'm the Monday route guy there with Redeemed. Great folks there. Cooper, man, what a first half, folks. This game, there's not much hyperbole with it. This game had been looked forward to by these coaches, players, and fans all summer long, basically since they ended our season last year. Taylor, how you doing, buddy? He's thinking club championship. He's ready. He's ready to qualify. But you have to be impressed with how determined this team was, focusing, getting up for this game, and how they are executing it right now at this juncture.
Yeah, we look good, and this game's a long way from over, but just the defense back-to-back weeks, we knew this team was experienced, much better than Buffalo, much more experienced, and you can't tell a difference right now with the Bears defensively.
And we've talked about it, these games sometimes, these huge ones are one in the trenches, the offensive line for the Bears and the defensive line really controlling this game here in the first half. And there's other games going on right now around the area. Let's try to get a little Farm Bureau insurance update. Cooper, you got any scores?
Yeah, Thayer's leading 22-20 in the first half. Kabul up 44-0 at halftime there.
The Bulldogs.
Salem, Arkansas trailing Thayer right now. Thayer just took the lead there. Rowan Spencer kickoff return. Houston rolling Fayette 41-6. And haven't seen a whole lot of the Mountain Grove game. I think they're leading by 20 points or so. And Lamar Rogersville.
Springs, right?
Yes, Lamar Rogersville 7-6. Lamar at the half. So
how about that first half?
That's an interesting
right there.
score.
Folks, we're so glad you're tuned with us here on Cause Radio, and also Tyson, his wonderful crew at tdhmedia.net. The best visuals, folks, you can find anywhere in high school football, except when they put the camera in here in this booth on this ugly mug. Our score here at the half, it is Ava 22, Strafford 0.
Accounting for, keeping track of. The good descriptions for Paul Wade at Paul Wade and Associates of Ava. Paul Wade and Associates of Ava, your certified public accounting. Great bookkeeping, great accounting, great advice, and a great fan. That's Paul Wade and Associates. Phone number 417-683-2319. That's 417-683-2319. In Ava, Missouri.
This is Colton with Long Dollar, and we have been filling homes with quality furniture and appliances for over 25 years. We have full stock on our showroom floor and warehouse for any of your home needs. If you love what we have, you can take it home same day, and we also have the ability for any special orders to fit your style. Come shop with Nancy and myself at 212 North Jefferson in Ava, or contact us at 417-683-3424. Long Dollar Furniture and Appliances, where saving money matters. And good luck to our Ava Bears.
Well, sounds like a great time to upgrade your tires, and the crew at J&L Tires has any and all brands to meet your needs. We have a variety of sizes to choose from. Need a vehicle inspection? How about an oil change or a tire rotation? Well, we do those too. Give us a call at 683-1551. That's 683-1551 for J&L Tire, where we treat you right.
As we travel along this road called life, we can pick up bags at every stop. Many times these bags are unnecessary and just add additional weight to us. They slow our progress and hinder our journey. Is this you? Is it someone you know? God's desire is for you to be free. Free to run your race in life with swiftness so that you can fulfill your purpose. So get ready. Get ready to live free and travel light. Join us at Ava Assembly of God this Sunday as we dive in to learn how to drop the baggage. Ava Assembly. Find him, know him, serve him.
Hi, this is Wes Davis from Town & Country Bank. We don't just have branches, we have roots. Roots that run deep throughout the communities we serve. That is why so many people continue to trust us for all of their agricultural business needs. Whether you are in the market for a farm or the cattle and equipment to work it, Town & Country Bank has a financial solution. Stop by one of our area locations and visit with our friendly team to find the right solution for your banking needs. Town & Country Bank, smart, friendly solutions. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS 1975714.
At Fish Logging, our number one goal is to please our landowners and to sell your trees at top dollar. We only cut timber that is ready to be harvested. We believe in timber management and creating a healthy forest for you and your wildlife. We have the best oak and walnut buyer connections around, and we give free estimates too. Give Heston a call today at 417-543-0506. Fish Logging.
Folks, the fans at Sylvie Field wearing the blue and gold, they're having fun. We've heard the cowbells. I even seen a kazoo they break out in the World Cup? Is that what they call those?
I'll go with it.
Noisemakers aplenty. And, of course, before the game tonight, tons of stuff going on. Had the Sylvie Stampede. My son, Thomas, he loves that event. Got to run in that earlier. And then it was Pee Wee cheerleading night. And I think I heard 113 Pee Wee cheerleaders. A lot of parents and grandparents getting some good photos and videos there of that. Second half, we're getting ready for it. And, folks, Ava, they are going to receive this opening kickoff here in the third quarter. Ava has been in control. 22-0 the score. We're at the 12-minute mark here. And our good old friend, Coach Swafford. Miss you, Coach Swaff. He must be watching. He said I'm looking great. Boy, he's running for politician status next. And they're on the road going through Kansas right now, following along. Here's the kickoff. William Thornburn goes to bounce over his head. Now he picks it up the 3-yard line. He'll go left, go back right. Now tries to bounce it outside. Little stutter step move. Not a whole lot of running room. And he finally goes down at about the 18-yard line. So Thornburn, Braden making something out of nothing there. And now the Ava offense goes back out on the field. And for the Bears, boy, that first possession, it was Hunter Adams this, Hunter Adams that, right at you down your throat. And then they've started, bounced it to the outside, getting guys like Tidwell and Dixon. Not too many touches here, but like he always does historically, making the most of them.
Yeah, over 10 yards a carry so far in the game. And really, the first 6 minutes of the second half, I think, will be pretty big.
Got Adams, the lone back in the backfield. Bears in the flex bone. It'll be a quarterback keeper. Lane will keep it, and he is wrestled down after a short gain. That was Kingston Campbell. We've called his name a couple of times tonight. And you got to feel like Coach Hester had to give the 300 speech right there at halftime for the Indians, because this first drive, like you said, first 6 minutes this third quarter, it's kind of do or die time right now for Strafford.
Yeah, and if you're Ava, man, you definitely, you want to score, but you definitely don't want to give them good field position. So a few first downs here, run some clock, do your thing, and take care of business.
My goodness, everybody's here tonight. We got Paul Hart in the house watching on the Bears, and here is Hunter Adams. Put it on a show for the masses. Will he be caught? No, he will not. Touchdown, AVA, Hunter Adams in the end zone for the Bears.
80 yards on the carry, and how's that for running some clock? That was in a hurry, extending the lead, and
he got about 9 carries, 9 touches that first drive. He only needed 1 there. Bounced it outside. Some good blocking from Churchill, Johnson, and company. And look at the quarterback, Aiden Lane, trying to chase him down there in Boise. Folks, if you've seen him on the basketball court, you know how fast he is. That free safety of Strafford, he couldn't catch Hunter Adams. Handoff goes to Hunter. He's in. The Bears don't waste any time here in the third quarter. 1 minute and 4 seconds off the clock. Ava leads 30-0.
Joe Latour at Latour Advisory Group, working with people for over 20 years.
I've got clients that are still with me from the beginning. Not only are they with me, their families are with me. Their children are with me. Their grandchildren are with us. Their brothers and sisters. There are certain families, that have been centers of influence, and they have referred us out to their family and friends.
The word keeps spreading. Latour Advisory Group, Asset Management, Ava, Missouri.
Have you been doing some projects around the house, maybe some decluttering or a remodel, and you need a roll-away dumpster, but you don't know where to find one? Douglas County Dumpsters, LLC. Give Shakaya Tempe a call or text, 417-543-2361. We have different sizes for different needs. And if you're needing something a little more regular for your place of business, we can set you up on different monthly plans as well. Douglas County Dumpsters, LLC. We'll drop it off and we'll pick it up. Call or text Shakaya, 417-543-2361. Here's the kickoff, fielded about the 13, crossing the 25, and tackled at about the 28. That first kickoff return, Strafford had a real good run, but they haven't crossed the 30 since that. The Bears' special teams being special here in this big game. And Cooper, we've talked about it numerous times, all the hype, everything coming into this one, how determined and focused Ava was. It's not like that was a squeaky clean first half like last week. There was mistakes the Bears made, some penalties, a couple turnovers, but still, look at the scoreboard. It's 30-0 right now here early in the third. Really incredible stuff. Edelstein, he had a rough first half, physically speaking.
Not sure we've seen this lineup or formation yet.
Here they're going to hand it off to Silas Morton. And, folks, he's one of the most talented backs in the area. And Cooper, I think you were in the lab this week doing some number research. Didn't you say you had a big game rushing the ball there for Strafford against Liberty?
Yeah, 183 yards rushing and a touchdown in the game. So
not anything close to that tonight. And, folks, by our count, which we're always unofficial on the stats here at Cause Radio, but I don't have Strafford for a first down yet.
Nope. No, I'm confident that has not happened.
Here we go. The Indians back in shotgun. Got a couple of backs there with them. Receiver here at the bottom. Going to be another handoff. Matthew Lakey and some others are there. Caden Davis fighting his way through. And old Caden Davis, he's seen a little bit more double teams tonight. And that probably had to be expected with how much he lived in the backfield against Buffalo in the first half last week.
Yeah, and, it could frustrate you, but honestly, you just got to think, hey, that's a good thing. That means a couple of our other guys can make some plays if they're got so much attention on him.
That's why you're seeing then Churchill, Albritton. Look at the Bears press the line of scrimmage. They're coming after him. High snap. Going to be a pitch play to Morton here at the bottom. Look at the tackle there by the Bears defense. Thomas Merritt, Churchill, and Davis. And boy, Churchill, he took a rough hit right there himself.
Yeah.
Kind of getting slung around, but look at the effort there. Logan Churchill, folks, that's an offensive defensive lineman chasing down pursuit angle, one of the best backs in our area. And that's going to bring up what looks to be a punting situation here for the Indians. The Bears are relentless right now. Like a great white shark smelling blood in the water, they are hunting.
And, kind of the Ava style is wear you down and really take advantage in the second half.
Here is a line drive kick. Hutchinson will field it at the 30. He hasn't had a chance to return any tonight. 35, 40, 45, 50, and out of bounds. Ava will have it next. 1st and 10 right around midfield. Ava leading 30-0 early third.
Do you know what FHA, USDA, VA, conventional, disclosures, amendments, inspection notices, repair lists, earnest money all mean, and the paperwork that's needed for them? If any of this sounds unfamiliar or stressful, it's because it can be. Here at United Country Area Land Realty, we have years of experience with all of these things. Give Max, Wanda, or Jacqueline, otherwise known as Nikki, a call at 417-683-2840. We're here to help.
Ava Bears back on offense, 1st and 10, wanting some more. 8:31 to play, third quarter, up 30-0. It'll be a handoff to Adams. Look at him lower the shoulder and move that pile. Folks, he got touched at the 50-yard line. He didn't go down until he was at the 45.
Yeah, and he's over 200 yards rushing in the game right now. A dominant performance from Adams. And again, you know, a little bit different of an opponent. You've got pretty much Strafford bigger than us at every position up front, I'd say, and he's still carrying guys.
2nd down and 4. Under 8 minutes to play here in the third. Tidwell will go in motion. Lane will go back to pass. Looking for a little wheel route with Dixon, and he's got it caught out of bounds at about the 26-yard line. And how about the wheel route from Dixon? A little out and up, and Lane puts it right on the money.
Yeah, good throw there and an even better catch. Kind of high-pointed it, and a gain of 19.
Just got to get 1 foot down in high school football. He was unable to walk the tightrope on the hook and ladder extraordinaire that we see on the 2-point play earlier. 2 hook and ladder plays in the first half, 1 for each team. When's the last time that happened? Tidwell will slowly jet motion, and again it cuts up into secondary. Spin moves off a guy, keeps the feet moving. He's nearing the 10-yard line. And another first down for the Ava Bears. And right now, literally, physically, metaphorically, they are wanting to make it hurt for Strafford in this game.
Tyson, man, such a strong kid. And I just can't get over how strong our backs are this year. And fast. Both. Best of both worlds.
Folks, spend 30 minutes in the weight room with the Ava Bear football team in the summer at 6:30 in the morning. You will be amazed. Here's Lane, going to give it on the counter to Dixon. Stutter steps, tries to find some running room. Not much there to go through. And it will be no gain on the play. Under 7 minutes to play. Glad you're with us on Cause FM 92.1 and KKOZ.com on the AM 1430. We got Missouri State. I know Tyson, he's got to be checking the phone, seeing scores. They're at halftime in Lawrence, Kansas. 17 KU, Missouri State 10. That's the score there. I don't like my college football on Friday night, though.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
6:20 on the clock. It'll be a handoff to Adams. He's got Dixon in front of him. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, AVA. Hunter Adams makes it a hat trick on the night.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns to start the second half for Hunter Adams. That one a 13-yard touchdown, and have a night.
Now Bears will go for 2. We're at 6:15 left here in the third quarter. Ava's got 36 on the scoreboard right now. 2 games lost in 8 weeks last year in the 2022 season. We told you to revenge in the pregame. Hunter Adams gets the 2-point run. They're out for revenge and then some tonight. Middle of the third quarter, it's Ava 38, Strafford 0.
Hey Ava Bear fans, this is Trish Watterson with Show Me Real Estate. The market has been changing. It's very important that you have local experts who know the market trends and can help you guide you through the buying and selling process. Visit either our Show Me Real Estate locations in Ava or in Mansfield, and one of our team members would be happy to help you along your buying or selling journey. Like us on Facebook and stay up to date with our new properties hitting the market in your area. That's Show Me Real Estate, serving the entire Southwest Missouri area.
Cover more ground with the fast, durable Kubota Sidekick, featuring a gas-powered engine that delivers a top speed of 40 miles per hour, best-in-class acceleration and handling with cargo, and the strength to haul what needs hauling. All backed by a 2-year, 1,000-hour warranty. Get more done right with the Kubota Sidekick. Visit your local Kubota dealer today. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Hi, I'm Katie Luckfield, owner and pharmacist of Ava RX, your caring hometown pharmacy. As a busy mom, I know how important convenience and fast service is, especially when a loved one is sick. That's why we offer drive-through, in-town delivery, and we make all those calls you shouldn't have to. And we are always happy to take care of you. Making the change is easy. Just give us a call at 683-9550 or come see us behind Subway. Looking forward to taking care of you for many years to come. Let's go, Ava Bears!
Ava set to kick off here, leading 38-0, and it's just about put the women and children to bed moment here for the Strafford fans, because, folks, the defense, they don't look to be letting up. They have just tried to make Jordan Edelstein's life absolutely miserable on this Friday night at Sylvie Field. Malachi Williams, he'll be doing the kicking. Short kick again. Field at the 18. Coverage has been good, though, here in this half, and it has been again. Ever since that opening kickoff, Ava Bear's been doing a great job there. Was that young Gunnar Evans, I believe, making the stop. Jeremiah Browning, I think, in there as well. Up on the top side, and I'm looking down at the line. It's still starters out there for the Ava defense. Of course, Strafford still has the starters out, and it is a running clock situation in the third quarter. Did you ever think in your most optimistic outcomes this may have happened?
Yeah, this is a very different 38 or 30-point lead than last week. Like, it still feels kind of tight. You're going to leave the starters in there for probably the rest of the quarter for sure.
5.5 minutes. Edelstein, he'll just fly it up deep, and had Mullins. It was man-to-man coverage. Hutchinson in on an island, and Hutchinson is a fast kid, but again, had a little bit of a bum ankle issue coming into the game, and Mullins, he goes step for step with him. But Edelstein, on a night he has been completely harassed by the Ava defensive front. Boy, he finally gets a little bit of time to float one up, and his receiver drops it in the breadbasket.
That was a perfect throw.
4:52 on the clock here, and we got a flag down, and it looks like a procedure penalty, and it is on Strafford. You had half the line movement, and the others didn't know the ball was being snapped. So back it up 5 yards, and the penalties, the high snaps, this just is nothing resembling the Strafford team we seen last year. And again, Cooper, you mentioned it, only 5 starters lost to graduation, had a lot of these key guys back. They have a defense out to prove a point and make a statement here tonight. It's a handoff to Morton. Braden Thornburn, he'll make the tackle. Morton will get back to the original line of scrimmage, gain of around 5. And it'll make it 3rd down and 10 from the 29. Thornburn with the tackle there.
And this is a Strafford team that a lot of people think will compete for a conference title there in the Mid-Lakes. So this is a resume
conference
builder.
And district, there in Class 2. Bears do a little shift over to the right. They're bringing the heat. They have all night long. High snap, Edelstein, play action pass. Tidwell forces them to throw it to nobody except Chance Dry over there on the Ava sideline, I think. And that's going to make it 4th and long. And I still have 0 first downs for Strafford in this ball game. Are we correct, Coop?
Yeah, just 2 total yards rushing in the game. And, Ava was receiving votes in the latest Class 3 state rankings. I think they may get themselves on that list. It's been an even better week defensively than last week, and that's hard to say.
Well, if they were knocking on the door last week, they just fully double-leg drop kicked it down here this week. Punt will roll to the 20-yard line. Ava 1st and 10 next. It's all Bears. They lead 38-0.
It's the Central Ozark Stockyards, located just 8 miles south of Ava off of Highway 5. And we hope to see you Mondays at the sale barn. Sale beginning every Monday at 11 a.m. For questions, consignments, or to schedule a farm visit, please call Marty, 417-274-7719, or Andy at 417-280-0755. Central Ozark Stockyards, sales every Monday, proud to support the Ava Bears.
Ava in the midst of making a statement. Starters still out there here in this game. Handoff to Hunter Adams. He'll push for 2, maybe 3. And again, Cooper, you pointed to it. This doesn't feel like the, last week, 48-0 there at halftime. But, I mean, once it got to 32-0, you almost just felt like, well, this one's done.
Yep.
And not that this one isn't, but this is just a different animal with Strafford. And I believe you will see them at least go the rest of this quarter here in this one. Bears taking their time. They have plenty of it. 12 seconds on the play clock as it counts down. 2nd down and 7. Ball at the 23-yard line. Bears going left to right. It's a pitch play to Dixon. He's got Tidwell and Churchill out in front. Dixon makes a couple guys miss. Goes down at about the 32. Gets slung out of bounds a little late and extracurricular, but nothing too vicious. And it looks like it's going to be a 1st down.
Yeah, give him 8 there on the play. And there's been some moments here in the second half that have been a little chippy that I'm noticing. I saw Brent Snelson take a little bit of helmet to the face after the play, and you think it may continue, but, you talk about pulling starters, and we talked about how much revenge Ava wanted. They don't want to come out of the game right now.
No, they want to finish this one by any means necessary. We're counting down to a minute on the clock here in the third quarter. 1st and 10, new set of downs to work with. It'll be a handoff to Adams. Follows the pile, the blocking of Snelson, Ryder Johnson there. Churchill. And gets to about the 35-36. I'm going to put you on the spot, Coop. How many carries he looking at right now? That's a lot to add up, huh?
I know he's at 227 yards. He is well over 25 carries at 17 and a half.
Wow. Under 30 seconds left here. 2nd down and 5. Little this wide receiver screen to Braden Thornburn here at the bottom. He's got a 1st down. Just shoving Strafford players off of him left and right, and he's got a 1st down. The quick screen being shown there, and we've, Cooper, you're pointing. This game is getting a little heated and testy out there the longer it goes on, as there's 2 guys that grabbed Thornburn by the head right there. Getting a little chippy. But the Bears are being the bullies in this one. 4th quarter to come. Ava leads 38-0.
Hi, folks. This is Jay Loveland of Jay Loveland Auto Sales, and I'd like to invite you all to our new setup in Mountain Grove. We have a great inventory of affordable cars, trucks, and SUVs, conveniently located right next to Walmart and Burger King. Find us also online at jlovelandautosales.com or 417-349-4444. And remember, at J. Loveland Auto Sales, we always do the right thing.
It's the Brian Adams Agency, LLC, your brand new American Family Insurance agent. Office located in Mansfield, Missouri. At American Family Insurance, life's better when you're protected under our roof. Needing a quote? Contact Brian Adams to see what he can do for you.
Hi, this is Brian Adams, new American Family agent in Mansfield, Missouri. Give me a call at 417-924-3216.
Farm Bureau Insurance agent Sean Irby giving us a scoring update. Coop.
Yeah, and a little bit of a surprise here, and this was quite a few minutes ago. Adrian leading Liberty 18-14 at the half.
Wow, that is surprising. What a rough start for the Eagles. First 2 games. Glad you're with us on Cause Radio and TDHmedia.net and on their Facebook. As we begin the fourth, it'll be a quarterback keeper lane, and look at him shoving off defenders.
Wow.
Rumbling, bumbling down the field, and that's the best quarterback keeper run we've seen on the season so far for Aiden Lane.
Yeah, give him 14 yards on the carry, and in week 1 he didn't have a carry. Tonight 3 carries for 12, and that's a pretty tough run right there too.
Cooper, we've been blessed starting year 3 here doing this, you and I, and just in short-term memory here, recent history, our defense tonight. This is one, considering the opponent, who we're playing, this is about as impressive. Another wide receiver screen to Frank Pesci. Pesci catches this one, and boy, Coach Merrifield's opening up the playbook right now here for his team. But the defensive statement tonight, though, considering the weapons, considering what we know Strafford is capable of, an impressive performance on that side of the ball that I could remember since we've been calling.
No, we're into the fourth quarter, and Strafford has just 2 rushing yards by my count, which is pretty incredible.
And Morton had how many did you say last week?
He went for 183.
My goodness. Under center, it's going to be a handoff to Ryland Dixon, and that's one of the shortest gains you'll ever see when Ryland Dixon touches the football. Folks, in his high school career, coming into the game tonight, averaging over 13 yards a carry, and tonight, boy, he's having a rough off night, only about 10 or 11.
Yeah, that's, let's see, 6 carry for 52 yards in the game, puts him just under 9 yards a carry, which is still pretty good.
Think about all the ball carriers in the history of Ava Bear football, the Tim Halls, the Scott Williamses, Chance Dries, the list goes on and on. Ryland Dixon, yards per carry, right now at the top of the list historically. Here's Hunter Adams. He wants to go again. He bumbles, tumbles, stumbles inside the red zone, and it's another Ava first down. Hunter Adams, we talked about making up for lost time from last year, and now here, after that first down, the second team unit comes in, and listen right now to the Ava fans applauding the performance of the offensive team here in this one.
Adams has 246 rushing yards in the game. As we get set to, like you said, see some new faces for the last 9 minutes.
I believe we got Kyle Pitts going in at quarterback, and we'll try to get these names to you as soon as they come, and we got a delay of game here, I believe. Took a little too much time there, swapping in the first and second team. But I think that's a penalty right now that Coach Merrifield not going to get too worked up about here at this juncture of the game. I think I see Gunnar Evans at fullback. Cale Abraham, one of the A-backs. Other A-back looks like Leroy Hornick, maybe. Oh, there's a play that not much success for. And here, now Strafford, that big beefy D line, they're still in.
Yeah.
And they probably liable to take a little frustration out. So I hope the second team's got their hard hats on and ready to rumble here, because Strafford's probably wanting to take out some frustration.
And if you are on this second unit, it's a little bit unfair, right? You come into the game cold, fourth quarter, and you've got big 79 and 78 up there ready to come at you.
They weigh a metric ton combined. Here is the handoff to Gunnar Evans, and he'll spin forward, get tackled at about the 20. And, Strafford, the distance between Ava and Strafford, there isn't a way station there. Otherwise, the bus would have to pull over and stop in for one, because those guys, and I'm telling you, they are players, they are athletes, and give credit to this Ava O-line tonight. There was some rough starts there early on, but man, they've stayed after it, and conditioning here. Second and third quarter, really wearing down that up front. Here is Pitts with the handoff to Evans, and he squirts through, has his best carry of the night. Give him around 7 or 8.
And, Gunnar Evans, not a very big kid, 5'8", 160. But he's kind of that prototypical Ava back. Strong legs, keeps the feet moving, and a nice gain of 8 right there.
And it'll be about the 13-yard line here. 4th down and 5. We are at 7 minutes to go in this football game that is a running clock Ava defensive effort. Looks like Swadish is now in the game. Here for the Bears, taking a snap. That's Grant Swadish, and he had a 89-yard run there last week. Handoff, though, does not get the first down, so an official's timeout. We'll take one, too. 6:36 left. It's all Bears. They lead this one 38-0.
Do you have new construction or remodeling needs? Reed's Construction can take care of you. We're family-owned, operated, and insured. You can check us out on Facebook at Reed's Construction, LLC. If you have questions about our services or would like an estimate, give us a call at 417-543-2063. Again, that's 417-543-2063. Don't get framed by the competition. Trust our reputation. It's as solid as concrete.
Go away for bear!
It's 5 Girls and a Chainsaw, LLC, your locally owned tree trimming and removal service. Do you have limbs down in your yard from storm damage? Well, we can help. We're fully insured, and there is no job that's too large or small. Give Billy a call at 683-0704, 417-683-0704. 5 Girls and a Chainsaw, LLC.
Into the 4th quarter. We'll try to get this one towards the end joined in. Kansas and Missouri State, they're on the AM right now. 14:30. Starting the second half. 1-score game. 17-10. How about Missouri State Bears? Here's Edelstein back to throw. Going to hit Boise. Frank Pesci still out there. You see a lot of Bears defenders still out there. Not all of them. I'm seeing some new guys in right now. I see Jeremiah Browning, I believe. Going to have to flip the light on. Ethan Schroeder out there as well. Oliver Williams, a sophomore. So getting in some new guys here. Cale Abraham out. Here's Edelstein back to throw. Going to hit Boise. Pesci, boy, he's had a good game. Might have caught a little bit of the face mask right there. Frank Pesci has had an outstanding game in the secondary for the Bears tonight. He's caught a screen pass, tried to get him on another route, and defensively, 6'2". We was hearing there in the coaches show last week about how the Buffalo coach, they were talking about who's this number 44, Caden Davis. Ed Phillips, Buffalo, said, I want to know where 17 came from. Frank Pesci, big kid, 6'2". That's them 6'2" corners. Yeah. There's a lot of people that like that kind of size on the outside.
Yeah, and if this doesn't make any sense, I don't know, but kind of, he's a big 6'2". Like, he's got size, some strength, and he's been up to the task moving into that starting role so far this season.
See Matthew Riley in. Back to pass, Edelstein, a guy coming after him. Oh, we missed him, and now Edelstein is going to get off to the races. He's in the open field. He makes a juke, and he's tackled finally at about the 15-yard line, and by far the biggest play there for Strafford in this one. Ben Stewart had him sized up in the backfield, but Edelstein, talked about what a great quarterback he is. Fakes right, comes back left, and then just tucks it and runs. And that is, again, by far the biggest plus play from the Strafford offense tonight.
40 yards on the carry there, and Ethan Schroeder, a nice tackle to save the touchdown.
Now we've got a whistle and a timeout. Ava had a guy late getting off the field. 5:13 left. We'll take a break. Our score, Ava 38, Strafford 0.
The Douglas County Health Department offers a variety of services such as giving birth certificates, WIC, water sample kits, blood pressure, and body mass index readings. They also do children and adult vaccinations and help with quitting tobacco. They also have blood sugar monitors available along with diabetes education. Give the Douglas County Health Department a call today at 417-683-4174.
Hey y'all, this is Levy at Schnurfy Goods. Do you have an event coming up with nothing to wear? Don't go naked. Schnurfy Goods has an outfit for you. You will leave feeling and looking schnurfy for every occasion. That's Schnurfy Goods, Boutique and Mercantile, located on the north side of the Ava Square. Open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Well, Edelstein had enough time to throw that one, and Boise on a double move is able to catch a touchdown in the end zone for Strafford. So the Indians, a little something to feel good about after a rough night for them on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, pretty good throw there, and good catch by Boise, so they have something to feel better about.
How long that pass play?
15 yards.
Extra point is up, and it is good. 5:07 left, our score. Ava 38, Strafford 7.
Hurry up, dude. The game's about to start.
Nothing beats spending the day watching the game with your buddies.
Dude, I'm literally right here. Let's do this.
Which is why a shelter insurance renter's policy is key to your winning game plan. It protects things your landlord's policy doesn't.
Dude, where's your TV? What? Oh, no way, dude.
Like that flat screen TV that just got stolen.
What can a renter's policy do for you? Contact Katrina Holt, shelter insurance agent in Ava.
For over 23 years, Chris Wade of Wade Law Office, LLC in Ava, has offered you help in criminal defense, personal injury, estate planning, real estate transactions, corporations, limited liability companies, and even adoptions. Wade Law Office, LLC, provide the highest quality legal services in Claus Country. We know every situation is unique. Don't just let the ad talk. Get to know Chris at the Wade Law Office on the west side of the Ava Square.
Well, Cooper, you know, we've been so ready for this Week 2 matchup against Strafford that, my goodness, do you know what next Friday is?
It's a big one. Get to make a trip down to Mountain Grove.
It's Ava versus Grove. By the way, stay with us. When the score clock goes 0, our post-game then has just began. Our Impressions Floral post-game report will have some players of the game. And we thought it was hard to choose last week. How in the world do we pick somebody this week on both sides of the ball? And we'll talk to Coach Merrifield, and this may be one of the biggest grins he's had probably since the Mountain Grove game last year, I reckon. Strafford will kick it into the end zone for a touchback. Mountain Grove, they were leading comfortably last we seen against El Dorado Springs. And Kabul, they were way out in front of their game. And we'll try to get more of those scores to you. 22-20. Or excuse me, that is 40-0 there over Salem, Arkansas, as the Bears with their second team unit on the field here on offense. And see what these guys can do here. 5:07 left. It'll be the freshman Grant Swaddish, who again had that electric 89-yard touchdown run in the fourth quarter last week. And he will quarterback keep it here. How about a stiff arm from the young man? And then goes out of bounds after a first down carry, but a flag comes in late here. And Strafford, you know, why do you got your starters out here still? I have to ask, because they're one of their big linemen right now, a little bit shaken up. It's going to be a holding on the Bears. But what are you trying to prove here if you're the Indians? I guess finishing a game, going 4 full quarters, but I don't understand this decision by Coach Hester. Under 5 minutes to play. You have taken one on the chin, literally, figuratively, and you got to get ready for Mid-Lakes Conference action next week yourselves. And pride is all that's left, I guess, for the Indians here on this one. 38-7 our score. And after the holding penalty, it'll back it up to first down and 12. Swaddish comes up to the line of scrimmage. Play clock inside 10. Wisely letting it go down inside 5, and he'll hand it off to the fullback. Ava trying to push the pile forward. These young freshmen, sophomores, and juniors out there. And 79 is one-legged limping right now. And we know what a warrior he is, J.D. Adams. And he's going to hustle and trot off right now. But
you got 78 and 79 banged up in the last couple plays.
And again, it's over tonight. Not sure what's going on with the coaching staff there at Strafford here as this is one's winding down. Bears will have it 2nd down and 8. We're under 4 minutes to play here. This will be another give inside. Not much running room. Give them a couple of yards, and clock continues to roll here. And it's going to be 3rd down and about 6 on the own Ava 24-yard line.
Yeah.
We head to Mountain Grove
and
next Friday.
Strafford hosts Class 3 St. Francis Borgia. According to Misha, that's not a conference game unless they just got added to the mid-leagues.
Oh, my. That's
I don't know.
interesting.
May have been a typo.
Swaddish, he'll carry it, keep it. Well, I don't think they roll 8 deep in the mid-leagues, so maybe they do have one more non-conference game. Nobody fact-checked me. I don't want to hear if I'm wrong there. 4th down, it looks like the Ava punting unit will come onto the field. And this would be the only time tonight,
yeah,
Cooper, we have trotted out that punting unit.
Yeah, they've had an easy night there on special teams punting side of things.
They will wisely let the clock continue to roll down here. Inside 2.5 minutes left. Again, Impressions Floral post-game show up next, and then we will go to Kansas. Got a flag here, and it looks like it's going to be a procedure penalty on the Bears as things are getting a little rough here in the 4th quarter from a fundamental standpoint. 2:12 on the clock. It will stop after the penalty, but now it will go. So the penalty actually going to help Ava run off some more clock here and try to get us to the final of this one. Hunter Adams here to punt. Clock is ticking. Hunter will get it. He'll angle it. A high one, angling towards the sideline and out of bounds somewhere over there where the refs will spot it. We'll wait and find out. Boy, it looks to be at about the 33-yard line. Great punt. There, they got to be walking that up, right?
You got one ref at the 45.
Strafford ball next. It's all Ava leading 38-7.
PC Express of Ava is here to help with your PC repairs and services. We also do BNT loans and FedEx shipping. So stop by 204 Springfield Road here in Ava, Missouri, and take a look at some of our fishing and hunting supplies as well. Stop in or call us today, 417-683-2022. That's 683-2022. And good luck to the Ava Bears.
Edelstein back to pass. Yes, they still have the starters in, and Ben Stewart makes a great tackle right there. And it's going to be a loss of about 4. And now what did they say? The official in the white hat came up and...
Jeremiah Browning was going at it with, I believe that was Kingston Campbell, the big old boy up front. I don't know if there was a penalty or not.
Strafford still, I guess they're trying to get some stat padding going on here.
Must be cold out. It's Ava student section ready for Strafford at home.
Here's a snap back to Edelstein. He'll hand it off. Bears will have the tackle. There's another penalty flag coming in. Carry that time went to Ryder Ross. We have not called his name very much tonight. It is going to be holding on Strafford to back it up a little bit here. 1:06 left. And Indians, St. Francis, is it Borgia?
Borgia, my guess. I don't know where that's at. North somewhere.
We'll look for a proper translation from one of our KKOZ correspondents. 1:06 on the clock. Ball is at the 34-yard line. It is 2nd down and 22. Here for the Indians. Clock is running inside a minute now. Edelstein back in the shotguns. Got 2 backs in front of him. And now they're letting the clock run, and I wonder if they're just maybe going to take a knee now and end this. And they are. The white flag is finally out, and Strafford will have to do that one more time. Ava Bears had a mission tonight to make Strafford remember the 2023 game against the Ava Bears. Mission accomplished, and now we get ready for Mountain Grove and the funnest rivalry, in my opinion, in the SCA. I use this line about every year. I don't care if it's chess club, volleyball, basketball, football. Whenever Ava and Mountain Grove get together, you want to win it. Final score, the Bears are victorious. Exercise some ghosts from last year. 38-7 final score.
Are you planning on building your dream home? Or maybe you're doing a remodel, getting your wife that dream kitchen she wants, or maybe you are updating the bathroom. Call Greg Cantwell at ProServe Custom Construction. Licensed and insured, free estimates, and serving the good people of Cause Country. Give Greg a call at 417-989-9167. That's 417-989-9167. Greg Cantwell, over 40 years of experience, ProServe Custom Construction.
When you visit a Forge and Build, you'll get personalized service, quality products, and a convenient shopping experience from the local experts who know your community best. Whether you need supplies for a full remodel or a weekend painting job, Forge and Build has you covered, and you can always expect top brands you know and trust. With 4 locations, Mansfield, Gainesville, Seymour, and Ava, you have convenient access to pros who can help you get the job done.
Hello, football fans. Dan here at the Healthcare Enrollment Center in Ava. Proud of our community and young people, especially the athletes, the cheerleaders, the band, and everyone involved behind the scenes. We're happy to provide affordable coverage on the marketplace for individuals and families, and also Medicare for age 65 and older. Just give us a call at 683-1035. That's 683-1035. Go Bears!
At Home Pride Bank, we believe in community. We've been serving the Cause Country listening area since 1892. From checking and savings accounts to agricultural, home, auto, construction, and commercial loans, we have you covered. Stop by and see us. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 4:30, and on Saturday, 8:30 to noon. Or give us a call at 417-683-3211. Home Pride Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sports season means traveling home and away, town to town, ball game to ball game. And your one-stop shop for all your gasoline, diesel, and convenience store needs is Signal. Whether you need a quick snack, bite to eat, or to fuel up, Signal is the place to go. Make sure you have your Signal Rewards card with you and earn rewards for purchases that you are going to make anyway. That's Signal Food Stores, Scribner Oil, proud to support local athletics.
Well, next week, Cooper, we fill up the gas tank there at Signal, and we head to Mountain Grove. Little G versus E, good versus evil going on. First SCA contest. Here our final score, Ava 38, Strafford 7. We will take one more break, then we'll do a post-game wrap. Then our Impressions Floral Show will kick off, and we'll talk to head coach Casey Merrifield and our offense and defensive players of the game. I'm thinking linemen this week, Cooper. That's the energy that I'm feeling right now. That's the vibe I'm feeling. Giving it to some of the big guys up front, shining a spotlight on them. And then we will conclude our football coverage tonight. We'll get you up to Lawrence, Kansas, and hopefully Bobby Petrino's son-in-law and the Missouri State Bears can pull one off and shock a few people in Big 12 country and come back and beat Kansas here in this game. I think 24-10, last score that I got. We'll take another break. We'll give you your post-game wrap next, and then we'll have Coach Merrifield and our players of the game up here.
Missouri Ozarks Community Health in Ava now offers pediatric care. Tanya Calhoun joined Missouri Ozarks Community Health in June. She attended Missouri State University, and she is available to treat patients Monday through Tuesday and Thursday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. To schedule a pediatric care appointment with Tanya, please call the Ava office at 417-683-5739 for Missouri Ozarks Community Health.
Question around town all this last week. How good is the Ava Bear football team? Yes, they beat Buffalo, but can they beat a team with tons of skill weapons and size that gave them fits last year in the Strafford Indians, who beat Ava twice in 2022, including ending their season? Folks, the Ava Bears, I got news for you. I think they're pretty good. A statement win tonight against the Strafford Indians, shedding themselves of some of them ghosts from 2022. It was another dominant performance. The Ava Bears, their first possession on offense, big drive down the field, but then once they got inside the 10-yard line, the Strafford defense held. Ava then on defense forces a safety. Second week in a row getting 2 points on the board. And so at the end of the first quarter, we had a baseball score, 2-0. Then in the second quarter, the Ava offense got rolling. A 15-yard run from Tyson Tidwell, 2-point conversion good from Dixon to make it 10-0 early second. Then a 29-yard run from Dixon, and then we had the longest 2-point try ever in a failed hook and ladder attempt that was no good. Ava led 16-0, and then one more time before the half, Hunter Adams, who had a huge night, first of his 3 touchdowns, that one from 7 yards out. It was 22-0, and the Bears, folks, owning the time of the possession and out-hitting Strafford, being physical and dominant on both sides of the ball. We wondered how it would come out of the locker room. Didn't take long. Second play from scrimmage, Hunter Adams, 80-yard touchdown run, outrunning all of that speed and skill position there from Strafford. 30-0, and then Ava one more time with Adams there in the third quarter from 13 yards out, made it 38-0. In the middle of the fourth quarter, Ava pulls out the starting units on both sides, and then Strafford, Edelstein to Boise, which is a connection we expected to say a lot tonight. They got in the end zone from 15 yards out. 38-7, the final score. This win has to be treasured, I would imagine, by the Ava coaching staff and the Ava players. It was a game they had circled on their calendars all offseason and summer long. They get revenge for what happened last year. And folks, if you thought the emotions were high in this one, it's Ava and Mountain Grove week next Friday. The Bears go to the road for the first time. Let's bring a bunch of friends to Wright County. You know it'll be packed there at Panther Stadium. Ava, Mountain Grove, the SCA schedule gets started next week. Our final here in week 2. Ava 38, Strafford 7. For Cooper Emrich and Tyler Watterson at Cause Sports.